Springboard. Oh, Styles smashes the face of Alberto Del Rio with that well-placed knee.
Styles has been very public. He knows that he's constantly got to prove himself here. He's constantly got to prove that he does belong.
It's a 1 count, but he thrives on doing just that, Byron. He's a humble individual who knows the value of hard work. But he told me once that bell rings, it's go time.
Watch this again. Oh, phenomenal drop kick.
By the quintessential Georgia Bulldog, and here's that knee.
Hey, son. Hi, Heather.
It's just in the offensive arsenal of AJ Styles that you really just can't quite peg what he's going to bring to the table when you compete against him.
It's all well and good, but as you said, World, Alberto Del Rio's been there and done that when it comes to the World Championship. Alberto Del Rio's been there and done that when it comes to the World Championship. Alberto Del Rio's been
and Styles able to power out immediately.
And that was a pretty phenomenal drop kick. Not quite as high as AJ, but it was a good one.
What's going on, everybody?
Could have made it to the Olympics from Mexico. Slam Styles, ribcage first into the barricade.
Yeah, I said I'd be back on tonight, so I figured I'd go back on again for a little while.
Sheamus and Rusev are gone on WWE's European tour, so Del Rio got unfamiliar territory competing on his own.
Driving home from Kentucky.
Get on that jet plane after tonight's SmackDown and head overseas for that tour.
Did you guys go? Did you get?
I was just there. Double axe hammer. Right in the face.
Almost.
Did you guys go down to Kentucky this weekend, or did you just go down there this weekend? Did you have a show down there this weekend?
David Tyson, chips and salsa. That mean streak. It's that killer instinct.
That's my chips and salsa.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's mine.
Looking to regain his breath in the corner. Del Rio in the full head of steam and shoving their first into that unforgiving steel post.
Ah, okay, I see.
And Styles buys himself some time.
That may have done some serious damage right there.
I tried messaging you. I tried messaging Ashley, and I see why you didn't answer now.
Styles had to know going into this match. He knew it was going to be a battle. He knew he was in there with a 4-time champion.
But he's also motivated by the fact there's that carrot hanging in front of him. He is the #1 contender for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. He will challenge Roman Reigns at Payback 2 weeks this summer.
The safest.
Wants to ride a wave of momentum as he ends up on the apron. Oh, the execution there by Del Rio.
Oh, this is an old one.
I think you guys counted.
It's the AJ Styles and Del Rio.
We know about Styles. He can take that look and keep on taking a hit. Del Rio, wrecking ball, drop kick.
I got in watching Raw just a little bit ago.
Turn the tables on AJ Styles. This first ever matchup continues after this.
Well, Alberto still has the phenomenal one grounded, guys.
Yeah, usually just a bunch of bull crap. Oh, nobody's hurt or anything.
You kind of wonder if there's a little bit of envy from Del Rio towards Styles. Remember when Del Rio came back here last October, first match in, defeats John Cena for the United States Championship. Everybody talking about Del Rio. Well, same thing happened to AJ. He first on the scene, and now AJ was the topic of every conversation.
Come on, what is there to envy between these two? Look at Alberto Del Rio. Look at the two physiques. Compare those. Look at their hair. Look at the difference there.
Reversal by Styles. Face first goes Del Rio into the top turnbuckle. Oh, Styles misses with that flying forearm. And there's a step up in security that Styles was able to evade.
Strike fest.
Lightning quick offense of AJ Styles culminating with a clothesline. Oh, there's that forearm right across the jaw kick.
Oh, here we go. Styles has that.
Corner clothesline into the fireman's carry.
Hey, Court.
What's it called, King?
Got me.
Oh, near fall.
What's it called again?
Ushigoroshi. Something he picked up in New Japan, and both these warriors double top. Styles competing in the strong style in the land of the rising sun, while Del Rio trained in mixed martial arts under the king of the streets, Marco Huas.
Is that a Bushi cake for lunch this past weekend?
Bump handle. Del Rio
It's been a day. Hell, it's been a hell of a 24 hours.
Well, Styles may turn out to be a flash in the pan. Watch this, guys. Oh, man.
Oh, Styles just writhing in pain. One more look at this.
Yeah, this is a difference maker right here. Bang. Oh.
All sorts of nasty.
Oh, wait a minute.
Kick by Styles.
What in the world?
Oh, and Styles almost escaped with a hard-fought win right there following the desperation Pele kick.
But it's not over. It's not over.
It's a war of attrition between two of the best, the #1 contender AJ Styles and a man who's been champion 4 different times, Alberto Del Rio.
It's a battle, all right.
I'm with you, Court. And Heather, I am. Trust me, I am.
Bad back and all. I mean, AJ hits.
My brain's just like fried right now.
His motivation going up to the top. Oh, and he gets crushed on the top turnbuckle by Del Rio.
That's what you call severely hampered.
Bad back and all. Oh, now Styles tied to the tree of woe.
Prime spot here for Del Rio. You know exactly what he's thinking here.
He sees it. Oh, wait, it's caught.
Then Styles is hand fighting him there.
It's Del Rio.
I'm just still trying to make sense of everything, to be honest with you. What?
Smokey and that one cat's fucking outside.
Suplex there by Alberto Del Rio.
Smokey and the other cat are fucking outside in the alley.
You got me.
Both of our cats?
Yes. Smokey was fucking that one cat. It was like meow, meow, meow.
Styles was planted
Are you sure it's our cat? Both? He's.
Yeah. It was Smokey and the other cat. I walked up on him and spread them apart.
An inverted superplex.
Watch AJ Styles hit. Watch his hit here.
That's all we need is freaking kittens.
Planted in his neck. Look at this.
AJ's already got a sore lower back, maybe a bad neck now, and
Yeah, we don't need no damn kittens.
ready to inflict more damage.
Del Rio sees it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't wish ill will on nobody. Like I said, I love everybody. That's what's killing me the most is because there ain't nothing I can do about it.
Looks like now Del Rio trying to put away Styles.
He has him softened up.
A matter of time.
Whereas Justin as this dodged the double foot stomp. A look at Styles trying to will himself back up. Oh, he avoids the double foot stomp.
Made straight his ankle. Nope.
Oh, big knee lift by AJ Styles.
Look where Styles is.
And he puts Del Rio down to one knee.
Can he hit it?
Wait a minute, don't try.
Styles, springboard. Oh, roll through.
There you go.
There is looking for his reversal, Oklahoma roll. Blocked by Styles. Getting on the cover, he does it. AJ Styles wins. Sensational matchup that ends with AJ Styles defeating the former 4-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Guy is phenomenally lucky.
Unbelievable competitive spirit is what it is. AJ Styles.
He was in a battle, Byron.
How is he still even walking?
I agree with you. What's it?
That's one example why Del Rio thought he had Styles beat here, but somehow Styles able to dig deep and still show life.
Look at this. Watch this combination. Roll through and then just hit the Oklahoma roll and they put that weight on him and Alberto had nowhere to go.
We talked about the all-important wave momentum heading to payback for AJ Styles.
The indomitable fighting spirit, Bushido, the way of the warrior, for AJ Styles. Big win tonight.
Gotta get ready for this tag team tournament match. Why don't you answer my text? Look, we gotta get ready for this tag team tournament match, dog. Let's go. I get that. Maybe someday the Golden Truth will happen. But as far as tonight's concerned, I've talked to management. You and I will not be teaming. It's just about the Dr. Phil thing, dog.
That didn't help matters. Okay, look. Things moving too fast, way too fast. I know you want to focus more on just...
I watch it all the time.
I get that, I understand that. But still, are you ready for the take you a gold time gold? Gold. Time gold, guys. It's a beautiful thing. Look, man, they were going to cancel the match. I had to find a new partner. You know what I'm saying? Wow, this is awkward. What's awkward? You are. You're not dancing. God, Bruce, come on. Come on, Dad. Come on. Get into it. Oh, let's bust a move. You need to take the lead first. Yeah. Oh, Doggo. That'd be a first. Looking forward to that. Well, speaking of first, we got another one still to come tonight, guys. Chris Jericho, one-on-one with Sami Zayn tonight on SmackDown. Tonight's Fresh Buzz is presented by Subway.
Redneck wrestling. I don't want to know. Yeah, they have one over in Terre Haute. I'd like to get one started. There used to be one here in Paris, but they've not been doing anything for a long, long, long time. They shut down a long time ago.
This Fresh Buzz is brought to you by Subway. Eat fresh. Bob Billings made their impressive debut last week on SmackDown, and tonight they're going to make another statement in the number one contender tag team tournament.
Hell, it might be the one that my son-in-law Corey is involved in. If it's Kentucky, but I don't think they go into Indiana. I don't think.
Going back in time again, guys.
Yeah, go back on Villains to a century ago.
He's trying to get it to do a little promotion here in Paris.
The gentleman bruiser, Simon Gotch. Expecting Charlie Chaplin to come out and manage him.
Two men who exemplify pure manliness, as they put it.
Audacious and
Yeah, it's just.
as the Vaude Villains made an impressive debut on a SmackDown a week ago. And they're looking to advance in this #1 contender tag team tournament.
That's cool.
So enjoy the moment, team. And join us.
The Wizard of Oz, I've started out black and white. All of a sudden switches colors.
These two are wizards in their own right.
Wow, there it is. I think we're missing the yellow brick road.
Yellow and black. Enigma known as Gold Dust.
Compare him to the Scarecrow, the guy with no brain.
No, they're not.
Gold Dust has been a 3-time tag team champion here in WWE. He and Fandango teaming up.
So this is kind of interesting because this is the second match of our villains. Oh,
Aiden English quickly goes on the attack.
second match of our villains, and the first outing for this new tandem of Gold Dongo.
English more in the vein of a classic gentleman.
No, not really. I think he's still too young to really realize what
Devastation.
Of exquisite sophistication. Ooh, good stuff.
It works.
it even is.
You were there. What year was vaudeville popular?
I was there. You were? Learn something new every day.
Know everything else. I figured you
Student of the game kick. Of course, the name. Oh, big elbow drop, and here comes English. With a kick right to the face, lateral press.
Oh, they did? Nope.
Down of two. Both of them specializing in Victorian era martial arts. They are throwbacks, but nothing old about their style. They are about the new style. Look at that. Counter. Power slam by Goldust.
Golda's trying to change that style a little bit. Finish the attack. Here comes Simon Dodge. Here comes Fandango.
Back over the shoulder. Oh, Manhattan drop.
Manhattan drop. Well, that was an inverted stomach drop.
At two.
Not
Silly there. Running clothesline by Fandango. Another one. Look at the trip line. Fantastic with that Enziguri. Oh, man. Spinning heel kick by Fandango.
You just feel how much this tournament means to Fandango.
Fandango go.
Still going.
Wow. Cactus clutch by Goldust.
Junior that jumps off shit. Just to jump off shit. Because he's a freaking
Got there. Distraction.
little daredevil.
Pay attention.
He don't do it to try and move wrestling moves. He just does it to do it. He jump off the couches. He jump off. He gets on top of his dresser and jumps off of it. Hi, Violet.
They're making it pressing. Now they're moving forward.
They advance to the final four, the semifinals of the #1 Contenders Tag Team Tournament, where they will meet two-time WWE Tag Team Champions, the Usos.
This looks good. Check out those brackets. The #1 Contenders Tag Team Tournament brought to you by Budios.
You gotta say it right. Budios.
You know, to get it down to you, Ron, I had to go down there earlier today and didn't sit well with me. I had to take some Mexlax. TMI.
Well, still to come, the
Not really, but I will be eventually.
Continental Champion Chris Jericho against Sami Zayn for the first time ever. But Jericho has a message for the WWE Universe. Next.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I got the. I didn't. I have not watched it yet, but I've been too preoccupied with all this other crap going on.
You two are the smartest cops of all time.
The Edge and Christian show that totally reeks of awesomeness. Tonight, immediately following SmackDown, and anytime on demand, only on WWE Network.
You know, I'm still wondering how Edge and Christian got their own show since
I will, Heather.
Hey, I just want to say 5 seconds notice. Hey, you know I'm
Actually,
Yeah. That show, and speaking on social media, due to the overwhelming support for Shane O'Mac, when he was given a keys to Raw for the second straight week and provided the WWE Universe with sundry unpredictable moments, including a highlight reel makeover.
There is nobody on this roster who can touch me right now. I'm at a level.
Straight from St. O'Mac himself.
To whom it may concern, effective
which video is it?
Chris Jericho has been canceled and will be replaced by the Ambrose Asylum.
Cool, bud. Love you, and we'll see you there in a little bit. Love you.
My first guest, Chris.
Oh, the last one.
Of course, he's got to do his little dance. Hardest part ever.
After that, we find out that the Air Force Asylum comes with a party gift called Dirty Deeds.
Okay, here's his birthday cake. I couldn't
Since
find
your return to
the one that I was
WWE
looking
at the
for,
Royal
but
Rumble, you've had issues first
but
with
I'm
AJ
gonna fix
Styles,
it up
and then
my
this
way.
past Monday with Dean Ambrose, and now with your opponent
There's
tonight,
Mama knows her
Sami Zayn.
baby.
What is the common thread with all these men?
Yep.
Man, how about
He likes
amateurs?
the
How about
big
amateurs
word,
that
so
don't know the meaning of the
got
word
that
respect? Amateurs
the
like
mask.
Dean Ambrose.
Yeah.
That is a cool cake, though. I like that cake. Skateboards and stuff. That's kind of cool cake.
Respect is, or he's too much of an idiot to know who I am. You know who I am, Jojo?
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Do you know
Come on.
who I am? I'll tell you. I am the
Come on.
greatest of all time.
Now you can't get Oliver.
That's not an opinion, that is a fact.
As much
That
as
was
you may want to.
proven right here in this dump San Diego when I beat The Rock and
And
Stone
then you
Cold.
have to
It's a
say,
dump. It's a dump.
like what
You
I
know
did
it
to you.
is.
You're 13, you're 13. You gotta go, you're 12 years old, you're 12 years old. You're just gonna spray him?
It's the one of him getting off the bus, ain't it? That's what I'm watching now.
Wait till he comes by. Got Oliver.
You're gonna ambush him. You ambushed him. That was no fair.
He's like, oh no. You're 12 years old, you're 12.
That was wrong, Heather. Poor kid.
You're 12.
12 and covered in silly string. That was wrong.
Do you understand what I'm saying to you right now?
Got all the buzzing and got ambushed.
Fans gonna feel a pain, huh? Yeah. Right from Jericho, it's the gift that keeps on giving. Much better than Jelly the Month one.
The underdog of the underground, Sami Zayn. Had a tumultuous time thus far here at WWE, but getting set to square off with Chris Jericho mano a mano. And tonight's SmackDown is powered by Tap Out and Wonderwear, available now at JCPenney.
Look at him nut dancing around there. Look at him.
Hey, get loose. Get have fun. Get in the zone.
Well, you might want to set the DVR for this one. It has the makings of an instant classic. Two thoroughbreds off to the races. Sami Zayn, Chris Jericho for the first time ever. Next.
Look at this place. You know, Puerto Rico officially recognized over 245 beaches just like this. They're gorgeous. And the water is never polluted. Because this is paradise.
I can't want adult. I don't want adult either. If I have to.
The shining stars of the Caribbean.
Adulting sucks. I know the feeling, Violet. But I've only got 2 hours sleep. I didn't fall asleep today. I went to bed when I got off my live this morning at like 4 o'clock and went to bed. I still didn't fall asleep at all. I stayed awake. And when I went live again on TikTok and on Snapchat group and on the Messenger group and got off of there, I finally fell back, laid down at 1 1 o'clock or something like that. And I finally fell asleep like at 1:30 today, and woke up at 2:30, 3:30, and I've been up ever since. I've had 2 hours of sleep. That's it. Since I got up yesterday morning. Yeah, but I couldn't sleep after last night and this morning, and it just my mind with all this. I'm physically, emotionally, and mentally just drained. Completely fucking drained.
Jericho especially has fond memories of San Diego, as he mentioned 15 years ago. In this venue, he became the first WWE undisputed champion, beating The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. In the same night, tonight, he meets Sami Zayn for the first time. He said that like it was no big deal. It was huge. It was phenomenal. And Stone Cold Steve Austin in the same night. Haley's Comet couldn't do that. You can relive it on the WWE Network. As the bell goes.
I think about this opportunity now for Sami Zayn to say earlier this week, look, I leave my heart and soul on that table every time I step inside the ring.
You can join the conversation on social media, #Zayn. Something tells me social media.
I'm not sure it does not. I think it does. I think it just kind of sends a thing that lets it sends a notification. I think mass notification that somebody that's you live. I think.
Get up. Good chain wrestling to begin things here. Jericho already frustrated, throwing a chair. Sami Zayn already getting under the skin of Jericho. That's a bit, wait a minute. Speaking of getting under the skin.
I want a puppy. Well, from the sound though, I may have kittens soon. I'll have kittens to get rid of. That's all we need. A bunch of freaking kittens running around.
Too many of those out there.
I think there's plenty. Man, it's a night of first year.
Yeah, I'm gonna have grand kittens, I guess.
You know, Dean, I don't like you much, with all due respect, because I have to say that, but this isn't the worst idea you've had.
Yeah, I know. I feel like everybody's really excited about it. I mean, the highlight reel was a
I hope not, but we'll see what happens, I guess.
But you know, this new Ambrose title thing, I don't really know what it's going to be. Don't get all hot. I didn't exactly show all that. I'm just doing what Shane McMahon told me to do, you know what I'm saying? I did enjoy the first episode, though, Dean. Congrats on that. I'm trying to have a peaceful talk show, right? I'm not trying to have any talk shows at all. And then did brawls and fights and everything like that. I do not like to be touched. That dad bod double bicep. All right. I can't take
I tell you what, Heather, if I hope not, but if They do have kittens. Like our cat has kittens. And there's an all black. Well, no, I think my wife. I think Tammy wants an all black one too. So they do have kittens, and there's 2 all black ones. Because I'm sure she'll keep an all black one if she wants. Because I think she was wanting an all black one.
Shut up and let these guys talk. Wonderful point made by Jerry the King Lawler.
I love seeing Sami Zayn. Kevin, please don't address me at all.
I've kind of always wanted an all white one, a pure white one.
We did, but then he was a huge jerk to me, and I had to stop him doing it. That is inaccurate. You know, this is a real grudge.
Like I didn't want any more animals, but
I don't like it either now.
Oh, you know, I didn't, first of all, I didn't invite you on my show. Second of all, when it's the hottest thing in sports entertainment, you will apologize to me and you will ask to come on my show, but we'll deal with that when we come back. See, that was a classic Jericho drop kick right there.
He gets a 2 count.
It's right in Sami Zayn's mouth, which makes it even better than
Chris, how do you hate this guy? Look at him.
I love the highlight reel.
Come on.
It was a nice drop kick.
I can't say on the air what Chris Jericho just said to me. I hope our cameras didn't pick it up. We got children watching, Chris.
I feel like the children watching are already in bad shape.
I don't know what you guys are showing, but my show's gonna be PG.
Really? I wouldn't expect that from you.
And air traffic control, we need air traffic control it. Zayn goes for the lariat on Jericho.
That was a terrible line call.
Terrible. Building some momentum here. Oh, there he goes.
And the chance of Ole Ole firing up Sami Zayn.
There you go, Sammy.
Jericho able to power out.
That may have been the biggest win in Sami Zayn's career. I'm a fan of Chris Jericho. He is a legend. I'm a fan of Sami Zayn, but I gotta admit, I am rooting for Sami Zayn in this match. I want to see him pull off the upset. You hear what?
Nobody ever said you were the smartest guy around.
Oh, double underhook.
Oh, come on.
Zayn has traveled an arduous journey to get to the summit of sports entertainment. Oh, that backbreaker.
I've seen that one since 2003. That was great.
That was an incredible move, I gotta admit.
Yeah, how can you hope to see? How can you hope to see Jericho?
You know,
Hello, Archie.
the underdog from the underground in here, he can't count him out. Chris Jericho's looking at me because he's all hot because he thinks I hijacked his show already. I don't make the rules around here. I don't make the rules.
You want more chickens?
I wanted to host a show, you know? I rolled in about 4 o'clock that afternoon.
See, I've always wanted to live on a farm. I really have. I've always wanted to get a farm out in the country. I've always wanted to live out in the country and get a farm and have chickens and cows and horses and all that kind of stuff. Honestly, Archie, not great. Just kind of wore out. Mostly, mentally, physically. A lot of shit been going on.
Both these guys have shown a lot of resilience in this matchup.
Yeah, I've always wanted to live on a farm, and Tammy's for that, but the only bad thing is she won't let me. How can I put this? Because I am on TikTok. I wanted to farm because I wanted to raise my own cattle and chickens and stuff for food. But she don't want to do that. She said if I do that, we can never send them to processing. We still have to go to the store and buy our meats and stuff. Is what she said. I was like, what's the point of raising your own for that then? Because she said she'll consider all those animals pets, and it'd be like eating her own pets. I was like, It's like that's the whole purpose of having a farm is to raise cattle and chicken and stuff like that to I said you just never know. I'll when I take one the processing I'll replace place it. You'll never know it's even gone. Hi, Sunflower. You named all 15 chickens. That's what she'd do too. She would name all the animals. She'd name all the cows. She would name all the cows and the horses and chickens and.
Come on, Sammy, you all right?
And she would never know until we ate dinner that night. And I'd be saying like, "How's Fred taste?" she'd beat me. I've done that, milked the cow. When I was a kid, we lived out in Colorado. We moved out to Colorado when I was 5. We lived out there for almost 3 years. And my aunt and uncle lived on a farm out there, and they had my Uncle Buck and Aunt Charlotte. They had a farm. They had chickens and cows and horses and all that stuff. And it was all our kids' responsibility every morning before we went to school. We each had a chore to do, and we'd rotate the chores. One morning I'd go collect the eggs from the chickens. The next morning I'd go milk the cows. The next morning I'd go feed the horses. The next morning, we'd rotate. So that's where I got always got the love of wanting to have always have a farm from that. Yeah, I loved it. It was cool. Like I said, we us kids had to take turns every day. We rotate chores. Like I said, one of us one day would like me. One day I'd go out and collect the eggs from the chickens. The next day I might go out and milk the cow. Next day I'd go out and feed the pigs. Next day I'd go out and feed the horses. Next day I'd go out and it would rotate every day. It's going all right. Yeah, it does. It does. It teaches responsibility. It teaches, I mean, I never really, back then, I never really thought it was responsibility or work or anything like that. Or a chore, anything like that. I thought it was fun. I liked it. Me, I thought of it as like a game, honestly. I thought it was fun. Well, back then I was so young, I didn't realize what work and I didn't think about what work and chores and all that stuff was. I just thought it was just a part of. I'm ready for spring weather too. Trust me. When I get told tonight, I guess it's supposed to sometime this next week. I think so. Somebody said we're supposed to get more of that white shit.
56 WWE fans on hand for Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, back then we hardly ever had to go to the store for much of anything because we had the chicken for eggs, we had the cows for milk, we had a garden. My aunt and uncle on the farm had a garden, and they always canned their own vegetables and stuff, so we had plenty of vegetables even throughout the wintertime and stuff. So it was. And when they took took chickens and pigs and cows and stuff to process and stuff, we always had plenty of meat throughout the winter and stuff too, throughout the year. So it wasn't very often we had to go to the store for much of anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ambrose Asylum. Let's see, what is in the news? What is in the news? Oh, did you hear about this? Did you hear about this? Yeah, apparently there were reported sightings of a giant river monster surfacing, just behind the O2 in the Thames River. I know, it's crazy. I didn't even think Braun Strowman could swim. I can't believe that joke was a hit. I wrote it. Yeah, can I tell you, this whole talk show thing is pretty hard. I don't know how Jimmy Fallon does this every night, or James Corden. In fact, we got James Corden's parents right here in the front row. Stand up, say hello to the people. Malcolm and Margaret, say hello.
One good storm just led.
Yeah.
Hopefully this round of snow that we're getting ready to get this next week, I think. Well, somebody said. Hopefully this is the last of it for the year. Hopefully, because we're supposed to have an early spring.
And this man tonight, once again, is in control of Monday Night Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Shane McMahon.
It's been real nice out. I'm ready for shorts and t-shirt weather. Yeah, and I think it's supposed to storm. Tammy said it's supposed to storm tomorrow, I think. Supposed to have thunderstorms and stuff tomorrow. Right? I always said It can snow the day before it can snow Christmas Eve, so we can have a white Christmas, and it can leave the day after Christmas, and that'd be more than enough snow for me all year long. I'd be fine with it.
Actually, we can stand. The WWE Universe says Shane McMahon has still got it, and I gotta say, when you see this clip, everybody will agree. Now, Shane, I know you brought a clip, and we're gonna watch it, but before we show the audience this incredible footage, I gotta say, in my time, I've done a lot of things that have been deemed questionable, but this takes the cake. You risked your life to be the Undertaker. Good thing for him. He moved. Now take a look at this clip.
Yeah, Easter's what, the end of March, I think, something like that. Yes, I'm watching wrestling. Yeah, I still want to move south. Like, I want to move south. I want to move out of Indiana, Illinois. I want to move south.
Shane, you're the first guy I've ever met in WWE that's made me stop and think, what was that guy thinking? Weirdly, that's one of the nicest compliments I've ever gotten. Thank you. Well, I treat my guests well on this show.
Indiana is crazy. Indiana and Illinois both. I've always said, you don't like the weather in Indiana and Illinois? Wait 5 minutes, it'll change.
The WWE Universe has questions. I have questions. I brought you on this show to pick your brain. Any show could be your last show in control. So, what are Shane McMahon's goals? Television ratings? Great matches? World domination? What's on Shane McMahon's agenda? Well, really, it's all about you guys. That's what's on my agenda. Again, I've been saying it's all about the WWE fans because you deserve better. There's a new era that has emerged here in the WWE.
Who are my favorite wrestlers? Oh, God.
Superstars such as,
Phenomenal
AJ Styles.
Ric Flair's got to be right up there. He's one of my all-time favorites.
The boss, Sasha Banks.
Undertaker's like one of my number one. There's nobody, he's got to be up there. He's like right up there at number one. Sting, yes. Sting's one of my all-time favorite. He's another one of my favorites. I was always a Hogan fan when I was young. Randy Savage.
You know what, Shane?
Yeah, I was a China fan. Lita.
This is the beginning of a new era, all you want, but you're not fooling me, because in my opinion, this is the same old crap that I've seen for years. And what I'm seeing is a McMahon mad with power, that's you, who's got a personal vendetta against this generation's #1 superstar, and that's me. Mr. Owens, I do not have a personal vendetta against you in any way. You don't? Is that right? Well then, why'd you have me kicked out of the building last week?
I had you removed from the building because you're going to cost Sami Zayn another chance at the World Heavyweight Championship.
Okay, so let me get this straight. I got punished for telling you what I was going to do. I got punished for being an honest man. Is that right? And I am an honest man because you know what I said last Monday is 100% true. Sami Zayn does not belong anywhere near the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. You know it, and I know it. I know it better than anybody else. Because Sami Zayn has been riding my coattails for over a decade. Because the fact is, he's not good enough to make it on his own. Sami Zayn is an absolute waste.
Alright guys, I think I'm gonna get off here for now. I'm tired. So I don't know, I might get, if I don't go to bed here certainly I might get back on for a little bit. If not, I don't know yet. So but I'm gonna get off here for now. So but I will talk to y'all later. Good night.
It's funny, Kev, you talk about me riding your coattails.
That's a great question that I do not have an answer for. I don't know how anybody has been able to withstand Samoa Joe, namely one Finn Balor, who barely survived to take over Dallas. And Joe is in a, if it were even possible, a worse move than before.
And his opponent from Huntington Beach, California, weighing 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
And Grace, it's funny you use the term survive. That's exactly what Finn Balor said about London, and it was the exact same thing that Finn Balor said about Dallas. Samoa Joe, you can see there the right eye, 6 stitches to a cut that occurred very early on in that matchup, Grace, and certainly changed the complexion of the NXT Championship.
It changed the complexion of the match, it changed the pace, but it didn't change the mind.
What's up, y'all?
He was focused on
Hi, Wanda.
Finn Balor and winning the NXT Championship, and he came up short. Samoa Joe does not like coming up short.
I don't know about you, but there were times that match that Samoa Joe, it didn't just seem that he wanted to win the NXT Championship, but that he wanted to end Finn Balor, period. So this is our main event here tonight on NXT. Samoa Joe against Apollo Crews.
I'm good.
Crews might have the power to counteract Samoa Joe.
Apollo Crews is certainly the closest thing we've seen to the
I'm trying to get the
in a
window
long time. The
covered
guy
up.
can fly,
That's big
he's got
hill.
power, he's got ground game. But Samoa Joe has experience on Apollo Crews. You heard Apollo say
Okay,
earlier
hold on.
that he watched
Alex,
Samoa Joe
take this
before he
out.
became a wrestler, before he got into this business. He knew about Joe and what he's capable of. I'm sure he's got a game plan, but Joe can throw you off oh so quick.
Samoa Joe talked about it over the last few weeks here on NXT, saying, well, I'm a warrior. I've been on a war to try and get to the NXT Championship, and it starts all over again tonight. What kind of mindset would Apollo Crews be in the way of Samoa Joe?
And then, unfortunately for Crews, that's part of this business. You can't always pick and choose your opponents.
Hi, Nana J.
Please, my worries is your hand right next to my crotch. Sorry, I was
Crews has been building a lot of momentum on Raw and SmackDown. It's been very impressive, but Samoa Joe can put a stop to all of that.
Hold on, I'm hurrying.
I think who should be most troubled by Samoa Joe's mindset is Finn Balor. You heard Joe flat out say, this isn't over. He's not done yet. His focus hasn't shifted from Finn Balor. He still wants
Because if the
to
hell
take
comes
out
through,
Finn
it's less
in an
likely
NXT
to hit
championship.
us in the face
Finn
if it
making
busts the
history
window.
this past Sunday, surpassing Neville as the longest reigning NXT champion in history, now at 291 days. Tomorrow night in Lowell, Massachusetts, Samoa Joe challenges Finn Balor for the NXT.
No, it was not yet. We're supposed to win around this, but I think we was getting a lot of wind and lightning and thunder a little bit ago. I had the front door open, but the wind kept blowing the screen door open, so I had to shut the door.
Who's going to show up? We've seen Kevin Owens show up. We've seen Triple H.
One thing is for sure, there is a reason NXT is the hottest ticket in town.
I know Terre Haute's getting a hell of a storm right now.
I don't know which is the cheapest one near us here. What? Hotel. I have a place to go, honey. Are you sure you want to do that tonight? They don't have a place to go, but I do. You don't have to, dear.
The cheapest one is going to be the one we will stay at.
Okay, she's sure she wants to do it. Okay. Don't say the name of the freaking hotel.
It'll be like $90 altogether.
90 something.
90 even.
Yeah, it was 90 even.
Showing off some of that agility. Okay. That'll throw you off your game. Apollo Crews and Samoa Joe one-on-one here in our main event. We are just getting started here on NXT.
Say Amy. Huh? Amy about to jump my motherfucking ass. She said my ass better not be out in this shit. No, it's not? Yeah, she gonna jump my ass. She said, fuck that, you better get in the restaurant now. Okay, Amy. She gonna jump my motherfucking ass. We gotta get inside.
Okay, I got a few for you.
For more information, go to
My phone's almost dead, Ellie. It won't turn the light.
I am. Give me a second.
How can I be pocketing tips when I'm not wearing any pants? Holy balls. The Edge
Check my head.
that totally reeks of awesomeness.
Hold on, I need a couple more hits in my baby.
NXT.
Then I should work.
WWE.
I'm gonna go ahead and join them both. So I'll give the door ready for you guys, okay?
Go. Just don't open it yet.
What's a surprise to wake up to?
Run.
The entirety of the NXT universe resetting after NXT TakeOver Dallas. Everyone trying to make an impact in their own way. Everyone on
Is that base? Do you have a base? Yeah, Kyle got me a base. Okay.
lately on Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, it's getting bad over there in Terre Haute.
Honey, you didn't have to do that. Get in. I told you we had a place to go. Hey, go to the hotel.
So dangerous.
Well, we gotta. I'm paying.
She's live right now on her Boogie account. I'm watching on my other thing.
We do appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, we thought it sounded calmer earlier.
Finn Balor unsuccessful. Taking out the frustrations here.
Hey, David.
Hi, Wanda.
How you doing, friend?
I'm good.
I know you've been having kind of a hard time, and I just worry about you because I love you.
I love you too. I'm doing better.
Good.
Had a hell of a long night at work. It was we was busy tonight.
Really? It seems really good to me from my place where I am not working because I have, I'm half dead, but whatever. But it seems really good to me to work in a place where you could.
Oh, me being live?
Yeah, like where
I need to start going live. I'm gonna start going live more often, actually.
My whole life is about getting a sandwich.
Yeah, I was so hot at work tonight. I didn't even eat at work tonight. I brought my food home. They did a while ago. I got home tonight. I was gonna go live right after I got home, but I got home and I was so fucking hot. I had such a bad headache. I had to eat and get rid of my headache and stuff before I can even go live because my head hurt so fucking bad.
When you work in a place like that, it's so hot and you never get a place to get cool because the steam is coming out from everything. And, I've done that.
Yeah. It was 80 degrees back in that dish room tonight, boy, and it was so fucking hot, and the steam from that hot water because I'm a dishwasher, and oh my god, I went in the freezer like 3 or 4 times, and I just stood there, and it didn't even feel like a freezer, it felt like a freaking more like a cooler.
Shit, I can stand any kind of cold because you can always get warm when you're cold, right? You can put something on. I hate being fucking hot. It makes me insane.
Yeah, it was so fucking hot. It was bad. And it didn't. Well, and usually Tuesdays is our slow night, but tonight we were so busy, and it didn't help that I went in and I had because we have two carts up front that the waitresses fill up, use to put when they clear the tables and stuff. The way they put the dishes and stuff out, and the two carts they have there's 6 tubs on. There's 3 tubs on each one. When I went in, all 6 of those tubs was completely overflowing full. All the sinks in the back was completely full. The floor, there was even dishes on the floor. So I had all that dishes to get caught up on when I got there. Hell, it took me until 7 o'clock to get those damn things caught up.
I can't imagine just feeling the overwhelming shit of that.
And my boss, as soon as I walked in, before I seen the tubs, before I went to the dish room, all he said, all I could say is, I'm sorry. I'm like,
I've been confronted with a pile like that and
I said that's a never a good thing when you walk in. And the first thing your boss says to you is he's sorry.
When I was young and I was confronted with that at a dishwashing job, I went, oh my God, how am I going to do this? Now that I'm so fucking old and tired and sick and whatever, if I have 2 pans in my sink, I feel exactly the same way. It's like, oh my fucking God, what am I going to do?
I told him, I said, that's never a good thing when you walk into work and your boss is apologizing to you.
Yeah, never a good thing.
Then he said because he brought me home tonight too, and we was talking and stuff, and he said I was gonna try to come back and help you. I said that's okay. I said because I've been there about 5 months now, 4 months, 5 months now, and I told him I said that's okay. I wouldn't have done you no good to come back to know. He said I would tell him to get the hell out. I said no. I said
Yeah, because when you're in the groove, you
I'm
just
very
gotta go.
OCD. Like I am very OCD, like bad.
Yeah.
Because I have a very specific way I do things. So and that's why I kind of like this job. The way I like this job because I'm by myself. So I get to do things the way I want to do them. So and if I get people come back there trying to get in my way and doing shit, it just drives me fucking up the wall.
I totally get that.
Because all they
I'm
do
the
is just
same.
all they do is people just get in my way, and it just throws me completely off.
I know.
I'd rather do it myself
I like
because
to bitch about everything being dirty, but if I don't clean it and do it myself, I don't know what the fuck you've done, and it's not okay. So just get out, let me do it, and bitch about it because, god damn it, you're not going to do it right. Only I am.
exactly, I'm very OCD. Even here at home, I'm the same way. When I'm doing something, just get out of my way.
Yeah.
Because I'm very OCD. I got a very particular way I do everything. And if you're in my way, all you're gonna do if you're trying to help me, you're just in my way. Just get out of my way, move, get the fuck out of my way, and let me do it. Because if not, it's just gonna drive me nuts.
Me too. And I have a lot of stupid personal rules that I started out with and have grown over the years. Like if I see somebody, go to the bathroom, not wash their hands or whatever, I'm not okay. And if they're in my house and I know that, then I go in, I clean my whole bathroom, change the towel, do whatever. And if anyone comes to my house and they do anything in my kitchen, they wipe their hands on my kitchen towel. Okay, that goes too. It's like my secret little rules that no one knows.
Yeah, like I said, I'm very OCD, so I'd rather just do it myself, and because I got a very particular way I do things, and people get in my way, it just drives me nuts.
Yep. Same. Even though I want people to help me, but when they do, they
Yeah,
can't
well,
possibly do it right. So, fuck.
I mean, and they may do it right. They may get the stuff done right and get that, but they don't do it the way I do it, and they just get my way. So I just rather do it myself.
Exactly. Me too. And then if it's dirty, I'm so mad at them. God damn it.
He said he got to make money.
That's funny, David. Everyone has their little stuff. And my stuff is freaking weird. Like I just have a lot of little, I don't know, quirks about like, don't you dare ever use my dishcloth anywhere except dishes. And then the sponge is for that. And if you don't know the dish, sponge, paper towel rule, get the fuck out.
They said door dashing in a tornado is crazy.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
They saw us in the back seat. And they hear like,
Yeah, you remember Isabella, right?
Wait, what's that?
The one that lives like not too far up the road from us. Yeah.
Oh my God. Is Kanisha now making points because she's in a tornado? Tell me no.
She is no. I'm watching her live. I'm actually in her live on my other account, and somebody helped them. No, somebody helped them get a help because Kanisha's got a place to go.
Right.
But Allie and Kyle didn't. So somebody in her live give her money to get a hotel room for the night. So they're not out. They're not out in that van in the storm.
Oh my God. Well,
they pulled up to this hotel wherever the hell they're at, and lo and behold, her dad and somebody else is there outdoor over in Terra door dashing.
She was in my box.
Okay. Earlier, I saw Allie dry begging for a room because there was going to be a tornado. And I just didn't believe there was really going to be a tornado. It just seemed like bullshit, like usual.
Hell over there though. I mean, it was hell and everything a while ago.
Yeah.
Over there. The storm went completely around us. I mean, we got some wind and some lightning and thunder a little bit ago. Like I said, I had my front door when I first got home, and it was open for quite a while, and then that wind kicked up and it kept blowing my freaking screen door open, so I had to shut my actual door.
Yeah, it seemed like maybe it was a real thing.
Like I said, I had the door open, just had a screen door, and because I was so fucking hot. But that wind got so bad, it started blowing my screen door open, so I had to shut my actual door. I'm doing good. How are you?
You gotta see we're old. I piss all the time.
Hey, Butterfly Princess, you're Bigfoot Mon now?
She said that's her backup. That's her backup.
Okay then. I'm gonna try to remember that. Damn it.
I'm okay, Carol.
Okay, so here's my question right now. It's very late there, right? It's 10:30 here.
It's
2:30
1:30 over there. 12:30 here.
Oh, okay. So she's still in the van with them. What the fuck happened to her place that she lives and her kidlings?
They was battling. She was on there battling some guy, and then the storm hit, and went out and got something, ice cream or something, and then they were just on there chilling, not really doing nothing wrong, just in there battling and talking and playing music and stuff. And the storm hit. She kept telling she didn't want nothing or whatever, but because she's got a place to go. Cause she does live with somebody,
I
But
know what she kept saying. I have somewhere to go or whatever. And then she was talking about her kids, her kidlings, her whatever.
yeah.
And what the fuck is up with that?
Well, that's gotta suck having knee surgery right after your birthday. I hope your surgery goes good. Yeah, Junior's birthday's the 25th of March. He'll be 5.
Oh, how old is he going to be? 4? 5?
No, he'll be 5.
Seriously?
The way he acts, he's 4 going on 24, though. Little shit.
Yeah, because you smell the food and it's like, man.
You gotta go to Arby's and get that beef and cheddar sandwich. Oh.
Get your fish.
Seriously?
Get the. And I'll tell you right now, you ain't had any chicken in your life until you take MCL.
Where's that at?
Down on over that way. It's take Ohio all the way down.
Is it expensive?
It's about $45.
Okay, Bigfoot, which is kind of hard for me to know, change to, but I'm wondering about who would let her watch their kids. I really am wondering that.
So apparently some woman that.
I'm sitting there, I'm watching it. When we first walk in, it's like a 1950 diner, man.
You'll be 50. I'll be 49 this year. I'll be 49 in July. So I'm a year from that. But I guess it's some woman that she met. Because when I talked to Kyle last week, I think it was last week, week before last, something like that. And I asked him, hell? And I asked him who this woman was that she was living with. Like, I asked him if it was somebody I knew. Because there's quite a few people over there I know. Other than Terre Haute. He said, no, it's not the one I know. But it's some woman, I guess she's like in her 30s, I think. He said. I think she's somewhere in her 30s. But, she's got off live. But, she works at, I'm not sure where she works at, honestly. But she was in somewhere, and she randomly ran into this woman, and she got to talking to Kanisha, because Kanisha was homeless. It was right after Kyle kicked her out. They had that argument about the money or something. When he kicked her out for that, not splitting the money with her or whatever the hell that whole fight was about that night. And she was in some fast food restaurant, I think. And the woman worked there, I guess. And she was online trying to get help getting a place or whatever. And this woman got to talking to her, I guess, and offered her to come stay with her and if she'd help babysit her kids. And so that's what she moved in with.
I just wonder about that. There's some stuff I wonder about. Like now this woman is going to give her apartment to them, and there's something that just doesn't feel right to me. Know what I mean?
Your inaction speaks louder than
See, I don't have disabilities, and I would never.
Hold on a second. Gallows and Anderson can think for themselves, by the way. I'm not their father. I don't tell them what to do. Okay, yes, we've been friends for a long time. And am I upset about what they did? Yes.
So, yeah, I don't know.
I don't appreciate that.
I guess one of the kids are. If I'm remembering right, somebody said that one of the kids that she's watching is autistic or something. But they're older kids. Somebody.
Well, it's just weird to me that she mysteriously ends up with this woman that no one knows and she doesn't know, right?
But
And
it's Terre Haute. So Terre Haute is full of people like that, though. It really is. Trust me, I was born there. I was raised there. So Terre Haute is
so
weird.
do you think this is like a trap house? I mean, it just seems so weird.
No. It's just Terre Haute is one of those places that you never know what's gonna fucking happen in Terre Haute.
It just seems wrong and weird. And then she's doing this creepy voice where, oh, they're my kidlings, they're my whatever, and she's telling him, I'll never leave you. And then days later, the kids are gone, she's in the van, whatever. I'm trying to figure that out.
Well, she's not. I mean, she's still living it with this woman.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't know. I'm just speculating, like, what the hell is going on here? It seems weird. Seems totally weird. And the way she talks to those kids freaks me out.
I said I've never seen her lie when she was actually babysitting.
Yeah. I mean, look at that. It's this weird fake voice, and I don't know. And then she keeps saying to the kids stuff like, I'll never leave you. Well, she's been there 3 days and saying, I'll never leave you. You're
We're
my...
not bullying nobody. We're talking.
Yeah, this is not bullying. I'm saying this is my concern. When she says, I'll never leave you. You're my kittens. Here's a necklace that will keep you safe forever. And then she completely disappears from their lives. What the hell is that? So I want to know if those kids are okay.
I mean, as long as she's not. I mean, as long as she's good to them and treats them right, that's all that matters, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't particularly know if I would trust her to babysit, but I don't. I mean,
Oh,
I've never really been around her when she's been around kids, so I can't really say. So I don't know.
why?
I know I wouldn't trust. I know I not never fucking. I know I not. I'll never trust Kyle to babysit again because what he did to Junior. But
No, and there was a live where Kyle was apparently interacting with these kids and they were saying, stop it, whatever. He was being too rough with them. And then we never saw either one of them
the
in that
family. Wait a
place
minute. The
again.
family out of the apartment is Kenisha. Wait a minute. What do you mean?
What?
What did I miss? So that lady, that woman, the kids is moving out of the apartment, and Kenisha's taking over the apartment. Is that what you're saying?
That's what she's saying. That's what she's saying. And the day that she brought Kyle in there, and
When is that supposed to happen? Who? Well, wait. Okay, wait a minute. I'm lost now. She exposed who to TikTok? The kids?
well, yeah, and so much more.
Did she actually have them on camera?
Oh, just their hands and saying their names and stuff, but not their faces. Not their
Well, it's
faces.
not like that's bad. I mean, it's not like she did nothing wrong.
No,
As long as she
wait.
actually said the full name and didn't show their faces, it's not like she did anything.
No, wait.
I mean, as long as she didn't give out their address and she didn't show their faces, and didn't give out their full name. What? I mean, what's the?
No, wait. There was this thing. Wait.
Unless the mom just kind of freaked out because of it. I mean, and if that's the case, then the mom needs to kind of chill out, in my opinion.
Well, part of the thing was, okay, look. She was showing herself with the kids, not showing the kids' faces because the mom said not to, right? And the whole time she's saying, "You're my babies, you're my kids," oh, she's the mother. She's a total mother all of a sudden. And she's telling the kids, "I'll never leave you. Oh my God, wear this necklace and you'll be protected forever." And then suddenly, no
Okay,
more
that's kind of
kids.
creepy.
Super creepy, right? And then she gets back with Kyle, and it looks like she's trying to bring Kyle and his sister up into the apartment. Suddenly, now we never see her in the apartment. So apparently, to me, the woman who owns the apartment and her boyfriend, whatever, have said, "Look, you can't have those people in here for sure." And now she's just back in the van.
He said it. The big guy.
I mean, yeah, if she's living with this woman, she's got to follow this woman's rules. I get that. I completely get that. But if she, long as she didn't show the kids' faces and didn't give the kids' full names, I don't see nothing wrong with what she's done. What she done.
Oh, okay, but wait.
And
She
she's
showed.
talking nice to the kids, and I mean, it's not hard to fall. Start loving a kid. Kids are precious. I love all kids.
But David, wait.
If she's saying
Wait.
what she's saying, yeah, that's especially not being there that long. That's a little. That may be a little.
The way she was talking to him was super creepy.
He's got to expect strength.
It was super creepy.
Yeah, that may be a little. That may be getting a little overboard and maybe a little too.
Maybe. I mean, I'm willing to meet you part way on that, for sure.
Military press slam by Ryback. That short.
Watch your question.
Yeah, almost as high as the London Eye Ferris wheel here in the United Kingdom. Oh, shoulder first into the steel post. It's all one-way traffic in favor.
I'm not.
What's his question?
Nobody's bullying nobody. We're just talking. That's the thing.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just trying to get facts. People telling me what's going on, and I'm getting.
Right now, we're just two friends talking.
On what Discord?
Anytime Kalisto's in the ring with Ryback, it's a very dangerous situation for him.
That kind of makes me mad because right now we're just two friends talking and kicking some ideas around, right?
There's no bullying on my platform. What people do on other things is on them. On this platform I'm on right now, on my live, there's no bullying. If she's going somewhere else and doing it, that's on her. But Wanda's my friend. Wanda's like family to me. Wanda is family to me.
Well,
that's what she does on the other one of the things. That's on her.
We are friends, and I would never ever betray you. We've been friends for a long time.
Just stomping away at the Dominion of Dynamo. That's what he is, King. Not the biggest guy in the
We've been friends for a long time, and
kids. That's why I don't allow him around. I won't never allow him around his brother again.
I can't believe anyone would even question our relationship. We were friends way before. Remember way back when?
No, it's not been.
We had like 3 people.
Wanda's family. What she does on other platforms is, I'm saying there's no bullying on this platform where I'm at, on my live.
Right.
And if I would find,
and nothing is ever going to change that.
Plain and simple.
Nothing will ever change that, for sure. And I also really understand why you have the feelings you do. You're a dad. You're a dad. And you're such a kind person, David.
Switch that pendulum of momentum
You're
into
a
his.
kind, compassionate person. So if anyone doesn't get that, fuck them.
Why are you saying sorry for it? Who are you saying sorry for, Tammy?
You know, Kalisto says the United States Championship means hope and opportunity. Just like moving to the United States meant hope and opportunity for his Mexican-born team.
Yes, he did.
A proud United States champion.
He's going for it.
That's why no matter what happens, he'll never be allowed around Junior again. Definitely never be allowed around Junior alone.
You think Kalisto's parents are proud of him right now? Ryback sensing the end. Yeah.
You know, honestly, I really feel like Kanisha is ramping up, and I am very concerned about her being around any children, any animals, whatever.
I don't know why she isn't there with Kyle. Why, who isn't there with Kyle?
That's the difference in the big guy and the little guy. It takes so much more for a little guy to hold on.
Oh, he don't need to be hurting no kids. He don't need. I thought it was a bad idea. When I was told that he was supposed to move in with those,
He was
I
hurting
thought it was
those
a bad
kids.
idea.
He was hurting those kids in that apartment.
Well, I knew from as soon as somebody said that he was supposed to be moving in with her, I thought it was going to be a bad idea because of those kids.
Oh, he was hurting those kids in the apartment. That's why she ain't there with them.
Hi,
She
Carrie.
was allowing that to happen. She was right there watching.
I think you might totally
It's
be
all
right,
recorded.
Eddie.
It's all recorded.
The kids were saying, stop, stop.
Yes, the kids were telling him to stop, that he is hurting them.
I'd rather.
say that.
What was he playing with them, hurting them, or was he being? Was he actually being mean?
He was being mean.
He was playing with them at first, and then when the kids started, getting, more aggressive and defiant, then
It's
he
all
started
recorded.
throwing them around.
Yeah, well, it's all recorded, and that's why that woman didn't want Kyle or Allie in the house.
See, that's why.
But now she just scammed a woman out of $100 tonight because she drove around, and I remember. Oh, thank you for the. I remember her strictly saying that her father she don't talk to, and yada yada. He's a sperm donor. But guess who she just bumped into tonight randomly? Her father. After she just scammed a woman out $100.
What the fuck?
So, for everyone who thinks she's changed in this bullshit, I hope to God, and I have no pity for anyone who supports her. I'm going to sit here and laugh every person she scams.
Oh, what the hell?
Yup, $100, and she was driving around and randomly just sees her father and her uncle. Who would have known? Right when they were heading towards the motel. So, I'm going to say this for anyone who wants to support her, because I know a lot of them are in here right now. I hope to God, and there is a special place in hell for you.
Did her dad give her money?
No, some woman did. Gave
okay.
her $100.
I knew some woman give them $100 to get them a hotel room. Like I said, I was in the live when that happened.
Yup, someone gave her $100, and randomly her dad and everyone now is going to the motel with her.
What the hell? Someone gave her money for a hotel.
And she had a roof. She could have went back to that apartment complex. But Kyle, Allie, and her fucking dad and uncle just randomly pops up. Again, everyone thinks she's changed. No, she's not. She's on her same fucking grind, yo, and I'm going to laugh. I'm gonna laugh at everyone who supports her or backs her.
Wait, Eddie. I have to ask you this. So she has a place to live,
Yep, she
right?
does. She has a place she can go and stay, but she won't
Yet
fucking leave
she
Kyle
got
or
money
Allie.
for a hotel.
But she scammed
You know what
somebody
it
out of money
was?
for a
What it
hotel.
what it was is they
You
was in
know, fuck
the
that.
thing. She kept telling people she's got a place to stay.
Fuck that.
But the woman want give them money so Kyle and Allie can get a hotel room to get out of the storm tonight.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
my God.
she could have went back to the hotel, but she had to drive how many hours around looking for a fucking milkshake? Come on, David. She drove how many hours around for a milkshake? And then randomly the storm came, and then randomly she needed money because she couldn't go back, and then randomly she gets $100 on the way to a motel where she meets her dad and uncle.
What the fuck?
Come on, put two and two together. I'm dumber than shit, and I'm not a detective, but I can put two and two together.
God damn it.
Yeah, they just happened to run into her dad and uncle.
Nah, that wasn't a coincidence. That was planned. Come on, right after you get money, you randomly bump into your fucking dad and uncle. Being worried that your dad's oh. She also said he was in Paris. And what happened to him being in Paris?
Supposedly they was over there door dashing or.
Again, coincidence? No.
Not at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Not at 1 o'clock in the morning. There's no door dashing.
Oh my God.
In the middle of a tornado, door dashing? Come on.
Yeah, that kind of sounds fishy to me too. So.
Yeah, well, there you go. Like I said, I'm dumber than shit, but I can put two and two together. This was all staged. This is planned. And it was right after she got money.
Okay, what I really want to know right now is
she has a place.
Where the hell are her precious children, her hoodlums, her whatever? Where the fuck are those kids?
Well, notice she's back in the van and she hasn't really been back to the apartment.
And remember when she woke up?
Right. So, what?
How long has she been? How long have they been in the van tonight? I said I was
2 nights. That will be 2 nights.
Yeah, it's been 2 days.
So I think it's because the people were probably expecting, and this is all my hunch.
All right.
My hunch. I don't know if it's true or not, but she knew her dad was coming out. She got money, but I think that she was probably asked to start paying rent, and she bailed. It was temporary.
Okay, I have a different theory.
Somebody said that. Denise or somebody just said that those people are supposed to be moving out of the apartment, and she's supposed to be taking over the apartment.
Doesn't work like that.
Well, here's my theory. Okay.
But I just wanted to come in here and because I want you to have and I just couldn't bite my tongue. I was watching. I could not bite my tongue. Yeah, I'm gonna continue to 420 myself and laugh at people that support her. No.
Wait, do you want to hear my theory, Ed?
I thought they were supposed to be getting an apartment or something on the first. Something a 2-bedroom.
You can't just take apartments over that way.
Well, I know that.
Well,
but I thought they was supposed to be getting their own place before this even happened. Before I even found out about this, I just now found about this that they're supposed to be taking over that apartment. I thought they were supposed to be getting their own place.
Well, wasn't she supposed to originally move down to Kyle's to help be a at-home caretaker? And wasn't she already supposed to, have her own place like multiple times? And like, she's totally not scamming people. She don't get money like that,
Well, that's what, and that's what I said. That's what I said
she's
the other
not
night.
fake DV
If
or,
she's doing
the
this,
C word.
if she's doing this promoting thing and she's going to be legit, fine. But she's got to prove that shit. Otherwise, she's going to get called out on her bullshit, and she's going to get called out on her scams, plain and simple. But as far as
that's the thing. She has
and harassing
so
and
many
telling her
people
to unalive
supporting her.
herself, no, I'm not going to deal with that shit.
No one
For
said
her or
that,
any other
David.
person,
No one said
as far as
that.
that goes.
David, no one has said that. She never showed you receipts, David. Notice she kept on saying, "Oh, I have receipts, and she never showed them. You were in the box, you asked to see them, and she goes, "Oh, I got them," but then never showed them. As a matter of fact, don't you think that with everyone saying that she didn't, or someone did say that, don't you think she would have posted that shit on TikTok story? And try to make this into a huge drama thing? Come on, David. You've known Kenesha for years. You should already know. She would have blasted that shit and shown receipts because, she don't lie. Notice you asked her straight up to see that message, and then she goes, "Oh, I got it," and then never showed it. Got off, or just completely changed the subject, or started ranting about something else.
Getting an opportunity
to... David, I challenge you. Can you remember even seeing receipts on that?
On what?
On someone telling Kenesha to go unalive herself. Did she show that? Did she show the action? Did she show message? Did you see receipts of that? Or did you
No, that was
tell you?
When I asked her about that, she was in the group call on Messenger.
But she said she had receipts. She said she had fucking pictures, screenshots. And you asked to see him. She did not show it. She just said, "Oh no, I got him," but and started ranting about some other shit. Did you physically see them?
How did I find out what?
Championship could very well be in jeopardy. Crowded pound from the mouth by the Miz and delivers a knee right to the spine, and now fish hooking the nose of AJ Styles.
About somebody telling her that? Because somebody was, where was I at? Where was we talking at? Somebody was talking in, I think we was on a group call in the Messenger, and somebody came in there and said somebody told her that in that. Because I was, the night that happened, it was the first night she was on doing her promotion thing. When she was on her doing a promotion, TikTok promotion shit thing. And I was actually in her live for a little bit, for probably 10 minutes maybe. I was actually in there. Then I clicked out of there and I just started window watching. And it was when I was window watching and I didn't actually see no comments. That apparently that's when it was in the comments somebody said that. Then when I got off of there, I was in a group call on the Messenger with everybody, and somebody came in Messenger that was actually watching her, and they said somebody in her comments told her to go and unalive herself.
No.
And that's what set me off. Now the thing is, that's what I said. It's not, people want to say, "Oh, you're taking up for her now." No, it's not taking. And I told her that.
So you did not physically see that.
It's not that I'm taking up for her particularly. It's just the fact that I've seen so much of that shit on this app.
I know,
that
but
I'm fed up with it.
What I'm trying to say is,
start taking a fucking stand for it.
There's a recording. There's a recording of what was said. We have a recording of what was said, like screenshot of what was said, and it was not for her to go unalive herself.
Well, like I said, rather what? That's what I told her. When she was in the group chat on Messenger the other night, and I asked her about it. She said, "Yeah." And like I was saying when she was in there, I said I'd rather somebody.
Sound. What in the frick?
it doesn't matter.
What's
It doesn't
happening
matter whether
here?
somebody said that to her or not. When I heard that somebody had said that to her, like I said, whether somebody did or not, that was just a split with
Oh,
me.
that's not me.
Don't go the camel's back for me.
I
Because I'm
understand.
so sick of people on this fucking app doing that to people.
Oh,
I'm just
I
over it.
understand. I understand where you're coming from 100%, you know, but what I'm trying to ask you, do you think that she really got
No.
told that?
No, sir.
Because again,
Oh, I'm sure at one point in time there's been people who told her that.
oh no,
Whether
I'm talking about that
night or
night.
not,
That
I
night
don't
when
know.
she was saying that someone said that.
How do I get out of this?
That's
Settings.
my
Can I go back out?
do you know exactly what was said that she was going?
You
Because
can't
it
hear no one,
wasn't.
Blaze?
Yeah, no, like what actually was said
Brooke,
during
what
the
comment?
recording or a screenshot of the end recordings. But what I'm trying to tell you is no one told her that, and I'm trying to like when you went in there and you basically did you supported her actions and you did do the whole woe is her because no one said anything like that to her when she is saying it. And again, I've been biting my tongue, and I have enough respect for you to come to you and tell you it was wrong, it was fucked up, and you also kind of came at me acting like I was a bully because you
No,
mentioned my
you're
name
right.
with that.
You're right, Eddie. You're so right. I'm just jumping in to say you were so right.
Yeah, that's
Okay, I'm confused, Brooke.
that's all I wanted to say.
Well,
Oh, about okay, about her mom. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm sure at one point, sometime along another, there or a few times, there's probably been somebody told her that. Whether somebody did her that particular night or not, I don't know. But I'm sure at some particular time or not, I'm sure sometime or a few times, people since she's been on this app, there's been people that's told her that.
Oh, dude, do you know how many times I've been told that in my life? I mean, come on, man. Like I've been told that so many times. But
I don't
you
know
can't
why
come you can't come on the internet and do the shit she has done and expect people to wish like great blessings on her.
We can hear you when you're not muted, babe, but I don't know why you can't hear us.
She straight literally watched animals starve. Like, do we all forget that? Like, she watched animals get abused and starve. I feel like people forget about that.
Well, no, I don't forget that.
That she faked
animal thing for
cancer.
me.
I
It's
don't
an
condone.
animal thing for me. My
And if she
God.
faked cancer, she literally has done so fucking horrendous. Fakes DV. I'm talking, and then we're all gonna fucking clap our hands for her because she can try to like hustle people. Fucking legitly now, we're all supposed to be all like, oh yeah, no, she's doing good. We're gonna support her. Fuck that shit.
No, but wait, Eddie.
That's where everybody's getting twisted with me. Because I'm not saying we have to support her. I'm not saying we have to
So I'm supposed to pat her on
support
the
her
back
and
now,
be
and
all
all
happy
is
for her.
good.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is
Pregnancy,
call her out on her
miscarriage.
bullshit. Call her out for her scamming. But as far as being downright bullying to her and telling her to unalive herself and telling her that she don't deserve this or she don't deserve that just because she's fucked up and done stupid shit in the past, yes. Or what she's doing stupid shit.
That she
Well,
continues.
there's a difference, like I said, there's a difference between calling somebody out on the bullshit and calling people out on their scams. There's a difference between that and straight bullying somebody and telling them to unalive
I
themselves.
mean, fuck, this has been going on since goddamn middle school for her. This kind of shit
I
she's
understand
done.
that.
And
I completely
like
understand
what?
that.
Because
What she's doing is
she
bullshit.
because she
I completely
randomly
get
found
that.
a new scam. I'm supposed to like fucking overlook shit and not question it. Hell, everyone literally just busted her tonight on her shit. She just got busted tonight on her shit.
I completely understand that, but
I'm
there's
supposed to like throw her a fucking bone like she couldn't do for the animals?
no. I'm not saying that, Eddie. I'm not saying that. You're completely see. That's what I'm saying. Completely missing the
The
point.
frick?
Oh,
My
did you see that? Did
God.
you ask David if he saw the bullying of the guy in her box that gave money?
Alright. Get out. Just get out.
Again,
What are you talking about?
she does bully people, or she'll watch people get bullied in her boxes. She don't give a fuck. So why again anything that brings her attention,
OMG. If someone is
anything who
getting
brings a
bullied,
bitch
she loves it,
attention.
loves it.
Exactly. Like I said, I'm not gonna like if you are asking me to like overlook everything and not hope or wish ill upon them. I mean, come on now.
She bullying your son. What are you talking? What?
Dude, she's bullied your son,
I
Kyle.
know that.
Exactly. So why? So she's allowed to like do that shit to people, but when it's done to her, it's a whole fucking nother story. Like, how dare you? Mental health is
Okay,
real.
wait. I
Oh
want to ask this
God,
question. I
mental
want to
health.
ask this question. How bad is Kyle? Really? Because
Okay, so
everything is about
two
how
wrongs don't
bad
make a fucking
Kyle
right,
is.
though, people.
I think Kyle is a piece of shit, honestly. And I'm sorry to say that,
I
I'm
David.
not
think
saying.
all
Yeah,
three
she
of
does
them,
bully him. I
that
get that.
all of
He's
them
a
are
And it's
total
pieces
piece
bullshit
of
of
that she
shit.
does that, but
But
bullying her ain't gonna fucking change the fact that she's
everything
bullying
is
him.
about
like I said, I just
Kyle
had to
making
come in
it
here and
bad.
say this again because I couldn't bite my tongue. I have respect for you, David. That's why I wanted to come in here, give you facts.
I mean, two wrongs don't make it right, people.
And you
Well,
know,
that's exact. I'm
two
just
rights don't make
saying.
a fucking wrong. Like you're right. Two rights don't make a wrong, but I'm petty. I'm petty. And I think
Oh
that
my
they
God, I
deserve
hate it.
to get fucked with. Dead ass, man. That makes me a bully, yo. I'm a bully. I'm petty. Fuck. I'm petty as shit. And I'll play dirty. Like shit.
Oh my gosh. Again, we don't know. We don't know, kid.
All right.
Right,
If
like,
if she was in here bullying somebody, yes, I would. What she does in her own fucking life and in her own private life, that's on her. If she was in here bullying somebody, she was in my life and she was bullying somebody, yes, I would tell her not to fucking be bullying them. That's what you don't fucking understand. This is my life. I'm not going to come in here, have people coming in here bullying people.
I understand that, David, and I've always respected you. I've had
Two wrongs
respect.
do not make a fucking right.
And you're right. You're right. You're right. Two wrongs don't make a right.
Like I said, I've been guilty of it in the past too. But like I said, I've had a lot of shit, I've had a fucking change of heart about some shit. I've had a lot of shit happen in the last 5 fucking minutes that made me do a lot of fucking thinking. And I take responsibility for the shit I've done in the fucking past. And I'm very ashamed of myself for the shit I've done. And I take responsibility for that shit. I think it's time for a lot of you motherfuckers that's done it in the fucking past to look inside yourself and realize what you've done.
I'm ashamed of what I'm going to do in my past, and I'm going to be ashamed of what I'm going to do in my future. But, you know, right is right. And I have enough respect for you not to, you know, you don't want no part of it. I respect, I will not make you a part of it. I don't want you to have to be in part of it. I want you to keep doing how you feel.
Okay, Sage, nobody told her to off herself. That's what you're not understanding either. It doesn't matter if somebody did or didn't. It's the fact that I heard somebody tell her that. And that was just a straw that broke the camel's back. I've heard people on here tell other people, not just her, but several other people. Hell, somebody just said the other fucking night. Like somebody just said night before last. In the last 2 weeks alone, we've had 3 people on this fucking app unalive themselves for that exact same fucking reason. So, because somebody did tell them to unalive themselves, and that's exactly what the fuck they did.
I understand. No, I understand what you mean. I understand. It's the fact that you're tired of hearing people say that kind of stuff to people in
We're
general.
losing too many goddamn people to bullying and people telling them to unalive themselves.
I know exactly what you're talking about. What I'm trying to say is, it's the fact that we all felt like you were defending Tanisha that night because you hopped up in her box. You were all fucking like, it's okay, and defensive towards her when no one said that to her. And I think that's where we're all coming from.
And how many times have I said it, though, Eddie? It doesn't matter if somebody did or did not. I don't know if somebody did or not. I heard somebody did. And I've said it time and time again. Even when I went live that night about that, I said, whether it was said to her or not, it doesn't matter. The fact is, it's been said to other people, including her at one time or another, and it needs to stop.
Can I ask a question? Like, David, you said you heard it, or was it like she posted real true live comments, messages?
How am I slow as fuck, Kelsey?
He's saying that he heard that someone said it in general. He didn't see actual evidence.
I didn't see actual proof. Somebody. Okay, let me say this again. Slowly.
Here.
Kelsey, you stupid cunt.
Me?
No, this Kelsey bitch.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm sorry.
Let me say this slowly. I'll say it slowly. Somebody
I'm sorry for laughing.
said she was told that. And it does not matter whether she was or not. Do you understand me now? Jesus fucking Christ.
AJ Styles was in on this, but in the meantime, the match was still going on. AJ Styles would take advantage, and watch this, hit the phenomenal.
Fuck, dude. Now you can call me slow, you dumbass. Now that's bullying. That's the last time I'm sorry, God. Jesus Christ. Some people just.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Your action.
Let me say to myself. There's people like that drive me fucking insane.
Bullying, just she's talking about everyone being bullied. Okay. All right. I'm reading the chat. I'm catching up.
And but I just want to, like, I understand and I respect that you don't want a part in that. You just don't want people to say that the unalive thing to them.
Okay, but can I make?
No one
can I
said
make
it
one
to her that night, and I'm just recapping for Blazing. So she like I.
So I don't put my foot in my mouth because I'm probably about to.
Yeah, I'm recapping for you. So basically, I mean everyone just busted.
Hey, no, oh my God, really, dude?
What?
This is not about sticking up for Kanisha. I've said this several fucking times, dude.
He's talking about bullying, as far as
I'm talking about bullying and telling somebody to unalive themselves in general.
Yeah, no, that I was recapping.
The fact that it was that fucking it was told to Kanisha or not, whether it was Kanisha or not, whether she was one being bullied or not, that was just a straw that broke the camel's back for me. Because I've seen it on here time and time again.
Okay, and I'm gonna play. Can I play devil's advocate?
General.
Can I play devil's advocate here?
Can I play
Good
devil's
God.
advocate for 1 second? Like, a lot of people claim that they've gotten these kind of texts or messages and this and that. Okay, she's claimed this for years, David. You know this. So why would today, like, there's something else going on that would break, the, what is it? The straw on the camel's back? Like, she's claimed this over and over for years.
Action on Raw here tonight on SmackDown.
I get that.
Okay, so what? I mean, I'm not.
First baby daddy who like physically abused me. So like if he attacks me, that's probably gonna beat the camel on my back, and I'm gonna have a like.
Well, I'm live, so come on in.
Okay, come on, Bree, let's go.
Focus more on just you. I get that, I understand that. But still,
I'm back.
are you ready for to take you a cold time?
Okay, let me explain this again, people.
Go.
Yeah, get me bananas for hate speech and violence, or whatever the hell it was. I apologize for screaming, but that person was getting on my nerves. It doesn't matter if it was said to Kanisha or not. I said this from the get-go when I went live the other night after I heard it was supposedly said to Kanisha.
Are you correcting me?
So let me clear this up again. Whether it was said or not to her, whether she was bullied or not, it does not matter. The fact that I heard that it was possibly said to her and that she was possibly bullied, that was just the straw that broke the camel's back for me. The reason being is because I have heard it said, and I have heard people be told to go unalive themselves. I have heard people be unmercifully bullied on this app to the point to where they have unalived themselves. Several, in fact, in the last 6 months alone. And I'm sick of it. So when I heard she possibly was, and it could have been, it wouldn't matter if it was her or somebody else. It could have been Tom, Dick, or Harry, George, Jim, Jill, Jan. It doesn't matter. It could have been anybody else. It could have been anybody.
That's bizarre.
The fact is, it was another person, another human being that it was supposedly said to and supposedly bullied. And I'd had enough. I broke. I'd had my fill. I broke. And I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of that. There's all these anti-scam groups on this app.
Suddenly it feels like I'm watching.
Somebody said there was anti-bullying scam groups on this app, but I've never seen a one. So I'm starting an anti-bullying group on this app because the shit needs to stop. We're losing way too many people to bullying and people being told to go unalive themselves. Yes, what these people are doing by scamming people and and using people for their money and faking cancers and sickness and pregnancies and whatever else they're faking to get people to donate money for them and faking deaths and faking this and faking that. Yes, it's wrong. It's completely wrong. I get that. And I understand anti-scammers wanting to call them out for that shit. I completely get it. And I completely support that. But when you go above beyond that and you start telling these people, calling these people all these rotten names, telling them they're no good and telling them that they don't deserve their jobs and their family and their houses and their cars and their kids and their families, and to go unalive themselves and just downgrade them to the point where they feel completely worthless, to the point, and tell them to unalive themselves, and they actually do it. That's going too far. There is no call for that. And like Stitches was in here a while ago, and Eddie was in here a while ago, and another people was in here a while ago saying, "Oh well, Kanisha bullies your son, and Kanisha does this, and Kanisha does that, but it's okay, right?" No, I didn't say it was okay. But two wrongs don't make a right either, people. And yes, I've been guilty of doing the same shit in the past. And I know I have. I didn't think it was me bullying. I thought it was just me calling them out on their scams and all their bullshit. But in the last 5 months, I've lost some people that's been close to me, and there's no secret. One was one of my very best friends I've known since I was 8 years old. It was like a big brother to me. One was my mother, and one was my granddaughter. All within the last 5 months alone. And it made me do a lot of thinking, a lot of soul searching. That's why you've not seen me go live in the last month and a half, or better. And I realized what I was doing was bullying. And I take full responsibility for that. I had to live with that. And I'm sorry for that. That was certainly a situation that the Black Girls would capitalize on right here. That's why I'm doing this. And if I can even touch one person's heart and change one person to stop doing what they're doing and stop the bullying and stop their bullying and stop harassing somebody to the point where they do unalive themselves, then I've done something right. Because it's not right. Because like I said, two wrongs don't make a right. Now, hopefully you understand that. And I hope this live is being recorded so all that gets out there. Now, anybody wants to talk about it? Let's talk about it.
And this right here, this is Big Taz, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guys in the room, how you doing?
Denise, you're exactly right.
I gotta change. Fast forward.
Bullying in school is happening too. I mean, bullying is a big part of the society, sadly, nowadays. From all the way from little schools, preschools. From preschool all the way up to now, to adults. It's a huge problem. In person, cyberbullying, everything. And it needs to stop. When is enough enough?
Gentlemen, and believe me, I use that term loosely. Everyone here is sick and tired of the egomaniacal ramblings of a fool. But then again, it doesn't surprise me considering it's coming out of someone who looks like a rodent with a bad case of the mange. Oh, hey. Let's be fair. We got a couple haters. Well, Butterscotch, Simon Gotch, and Aiden, I can't stop hating. You want to come out here using big words? Well, let me tell you something, pal. You keep reading them books, we'll keep writing them like Dylan. You know? With that said, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. That's all I know how to do. That whole thing you said about a road.
Eddie, I didn't say that.
I have no idea what the hell that
I have like I've said, I have no problem at going at these scammers and calling them out on their scams and on their bullshit. But the straight up bullying and harassing and downgrading them and telling them to unalive themselves and all that crap is wrong. Just because they do it to people,
All childish rhymes.
doesn't. Like I said, two wrongs don't make a right. It really doesn't. It's a vicious cycle that needs to stop somewhere. Somewhere, somebody needs to be the bigger person and stop it.
I know we cut our teeth in the same.
Like I said, yes, I've been guilty of it in the past, but I'm stopping it. I'm using myself as an example to stop it.
And who better than two real men to.
And no, I'm not saying we have to commend her because she does a little bit of good or tries to do a little bit of good. Because we all know, no, the whole shit of her trying to do this, selling stuff online or whatever it is she's doing, ain't gonna last any more than anything else she's ever done.
When we're standing
I have no absolute faith in knowing myself.
we'll be the ones to ask politely.
But to try to downgrade her and bully her and call her names and all this other shit is not going to help either.
We got class, but we're more like a half day, and we're doing great.
We are
I get that. It's the internet. It's going to happen.
payback. You two will not be doing too well because we are walking out the #1 contenders for the WWE.
But if I had to keep on here every fucking night and preach this shit and preach this shit and preach this shit, like I said, if I can just reach one person, I feel like I've accomplished something. I've helped somebody.
And I'm gonna spell it out for you. S-A-W-F-T.
There's enunciation for you. This is going to be a classic confrontation between these two teams. Should be a terrific tag team match at WWE Payback. Speaking of tag team action.
And I know, as far as my lives, I won't allow it in my lives. Period.
It's the main event, and it's next.
From nobody. And I like I said, and I've said this time and time again, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I love everybody. My family, and you guys all know who you are. And I hope I don't lose y'all. But if that comes down to that, I'm sorry. It will hurt, but I've got to do something. I've got to put a stop somewhere.
We are surrounded by so much history everywhere we look. You see that right there, Primo? That is Juan Ponce de Leon's house. Did you know he tried to discover La Fuente de la Juventud, the fountain of youth? Can you believe that it was right here under his nose the entire time? So imagine how the children you'll feel when you leave your lifeless city. So come to Puerto Rico, the shining star of the Caribbean.
I'm drinking Coke. Coca-Cola. I understand that, Eddie, and I appreciate that. And like I said, it doesn't... I'm not stupid. I know what she's doing. And this doesn't change my feelings on her, but she knows that. Everybody knows that. At least I'd hope. And I'm not saying that it is. And like I said, I've explained it time and time again. And I'll explain it again. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it was her or somebody else. The fact is, and whether it was said to her or not said to her, whether she was told that or not, whether she was bullied or not, and whether it was her or any other person, it could have been, hell, it could have, like I said, it could have been Tom, Dick, Harry, Junior, John, Joe, Jane, Jill, Stacy, Steven, whatever. It could have been anybody. I heard it one last time, and it was just all it took. I snapped. I'd had enough. I'd had enough of hearing it. Of hearing another human being being told that and being supposedly bullied. And I'd finally had enough.
always that smug, unimpressed demeanor every time you see Kevin Owens.
And coming up at WWE Payback 1 week from this Sunday.
Exactly, Spooky. And I'm drawing the line. I've heard that one last time, and that's finally where I drew the line. I'd heard it enough, and I'm drawing a line on it. I'm done. Because like I said, two wrongs don't make a right.
Between Owens and Zayn, that for all intents and purposes, we're down to 2.
And I will keep preaching it and keep preaching it and keep preaching it and keep preaching it and keep preaching it if I have to. I don't care if I have to get on here every single day to preach it. All right, Bree, you have a good night. Get some sleep. Love you, girl. Am I what? Sigma? What the hell are you talking about? You know Sigma.
Finding his way to talk show host all the Ambrose Asylum, but he always knows the way to the ring. The impeccable fighting spirit of Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, well, in payback, Dean Ambrose is going to get paid back for messing with Chris Jericho. That is going to be a battle that I can assure you Dean Ambrose will never forget.
Yeah, Shane McMahon said on Monday Night, Chris, you think you're the best in the world at what you do. Go ahead and prove it at Payback against Dean Ambrose.
2 huge matches coming up at WWE Payback, but tonight, a Titanic tag team bout, and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Well, I was going to say they're going to get it started, but Owens tags in Chris Jericho immediately.
Titanic tag team bout?
It's epic in scope, kid.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the size of Kevin Owens. You'll take exception to that.
Here's a rematch for Monday night. Sami Zayn, Chris Jericho. Zayn suffered loss under conspicuous circumstances.
Here we go, Chris. Everybody take a headlock. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm fine.
The veteran Jericho comes.
Like I said, this is something I feel real passionate about now. I finally found something. I've been searching for something for, I'll be honest. I'm almost 49 years old. And honestly, I feel like I've been searching for something all my life to really feel passionate about and sink my teeth into, and really that I can feel passionate about and try to make a difference in this world about. And I really think I found something that I feel this passionate about. I've not done that in my life. I've never felt this passionate about something in my life, I don't think. And I feel, this is something I feel passionate about.
Oh, immediately Jericho looking, gets the double leg takedown, looking for the walls of Jericho, nicely countered by Ambrose. He's looking for dirty deeds. And Jericho looking to get out of dodge as he regroups with Kevin Owens on the outside. This tag team match continues after this.
I'm glad you got that, person, because I don't know what the hell you're even talking about.
Oh, man, things have quickly turned around, gentlemen.
Nice suplex by Jericho, but a lackadaisical cover on Dean Ambrose.
Yes, I know my beard's all gray. I'm old. I can't help it.
Actually paid off.
Now, see, Jericho is the guy that really likes to have fun in the ring. Unfortunately, he finds humors in the misfortunes of his opponent.
As does Kevin Owens, taunting Sami Zayn.
Kevin Owens looks like he's having a little fun in there as well.
Flurry of right hands by the truculent native of Montreal, same hometown for Sami.
Elmo, I got some of that just for men stuff, beard stuff to put in my beard and stuff to turn it, but I just never put it in.
Never. I'm talking about these guys having fun. They spent the last 2 weeks complaining about all the so-called miscarriages of justice in their lives. Jericho,
I know, right?
after a 13-year run.
If I let it all grow out and be a big old white bushy beard, I could probably do that.
Now, in the ring against his opponent, a WWE Payback, Dean Ambrose, who cuts him off with that elbow, makes the tag, and in comes Zayn.
Oh, man. Come on, Chris. Slow this guy down somehow.
Good luck with that.
There you go.
Telegraph the back body drop. Got with the kick, but there's a clothesline for Jericho and a shot to the head by Zayn Owens.
Cheap shot.
Oh, there's the agility of Sami Zayn jumping up to the top cross body for a 2 count.
You're so excitable, Moro.
Very excited about these matches.
You already said that Chris Jericho has lost the highlight reel for the Ambrose Asylum. That's not official.
I actually said that.
That was Byron. Thank you, kid.
That sounded like
That was all Shane McMahon.
Oh!
Oh, is she? I just seen what was on the chat.
Look at this agility, King.
I don't care.
Launch to the outside, wiping out Kevin Owens and Zayn. Now those clubbing forearms on his bitter enemy.
Somebody get Bria Storm Shelter.
Just can't say enough about the distance. After each other.
it'll all be settled at Payback.
Tag was made there by Kevin Owens.
Zayn didn't see it either.
Let me talk to you up close and personal.
Shoulder forgiving barricade. Remember Owens.
Okay, so I can't type it in the chat. Wow, Violet. Since I was a little ass kid, any type of thunderstorms scare me. I'm like a little PU.
Are you
This is why.
don't hide under a bed?
Dude, one time I was a little ass kid and it was just raining out, and my mom was like looking for me, and I was underneath her bed. Freaked out.
You remind me of my sisters. My oldest sister used to do that. I don't know if she still does or not, but my oldest sister, Tracy, the one whose husband passed away last year, she used to do that when she was a kid. That's where, every time it stormed, that's where we'd find her, is under the bed.
Well, I'm also freaking out because remember when my old car got a tree fell on my car? I'm scared that's gonna happen, and we actually have a tree like over our house.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. He may be, I don't know. He's probably at home now.
In their proverbial neck of the woods and doing
I know, Violet, you told me you and your friend chased a freaking tornado. I couldn't do that. I'll be like crying.
Me too. Zayn behind the 8 ball right now, but getting back up to his feet.
Hell, he might be. You never know. With Corey, you never know.
Freeze. Not gonna happen.
Lion Salt by Jericho connects. Side press, hook, seal, turning leg. And Jericho almost defeats Sami Zayn right there.
Hopeless to try to reach over and make that tag.
To taunt this team of Zayn and Ambrose.
Look at Jericho.
Paintbrushing.
He's the guy that knows how to handle his opponent in the ring and knows how to handle his guest on the highlight reel.
Can he handle this? Thunderclap by Zayn.
They didn't have enough to cover Jericho, but he has opening something late to make that tag.
I didn't kick her out. Who kicked her out?
Ambrose eager to get into the action. Sami Zayn desperate to crawl to his corner. Uh-oh. Ball tags are made.
Oh, we gotta let it take on the move.
Let's try to predict what Ambrose is going to do next.
Wasn't me.
Lots of rain in London, and it's raining right hands courtesy of Dean Ambrose.
It's sunny today here in London.
Oh!
I don't know what other mods I got in here right now. I don't know who's all in here.
Look at Dean Ambrose enjoying every second of this.
Watch out, Owens.
Top right suicide, and Owens crashes hard against the barricade. Jericho interjects.
Because it wasn't me.
Thanks for the interjection, Jericho.
super kick from Owens. Drops down for the cover. Can do it.
All right, what other mods I got in there just kicked her out of the box?
Flurry of offense from Ambrose, at least temporarily.
How do I even?
Things coming to a head a week from Sunday at WWE Payback. All four of these individuals involved in big battles. Dirty deeds by Dean Ambrose. Will this be enough? A big assist from Jericho. Holy haluva kick by.
Is that who it said it was? Is that who it said it was?
I don't know if that was complete haluva kick, but nonetheless, Jericho taken out of the mix, and now watch Ambrose.
And he was hung up on the top rope.
That's a hell of a push from Jericho.
And he got him. And Owens pins Dean Ambrose with a huge assist from Chris Jericho.
Just like Monday night, Chris Jericho once again puts Dean Ambrose in a precarious position. I wish you could see the looks on your faces. Morrow, you and Byron, you're in shock. You can't believe what you just saw.
Take a look at this again. Ambrose trying to put away Kevin Owens. Thanks to Chris Jericho, the assist opened up the door for Kevin Owens to earn the pin.
Ambrose and Zayn looking for revenge and payback, but tonight belongs to the team of Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. I beat you. Chris, how could I beat you?
Yeah, don't be kicking people out of my damn box. I'll start unmodding people.
If you haven't heard it before, I'll say it again. I'm not a good guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm just the guy. And AJ Styles, he's going to try and out wrestle me at Payback, but that's not going to work because I am bringing the big fight.
It doesn't matter. I'll unmod every single fucking person I got modded on here and then start remodding people again.
Who's been a champion all over the world, of course, with Gallows and Anderson. Buddies from back in their days in New Japan. Diana's back together. Oh my God, on fire, baby. Look at us, nuts, right?
We appreciate you putting a good word in for us around here. This is a land of opportunity. We're going to make the most out of ours. I'm just glad you're here.
I gotta give it to you. I think you're one heck of a champion. To be you, I'm gonna have the match of my life. But having the match of my life is what I do. And at Payback, having the match of my life is gonna make me champion.
No sense of kicking somebody out of the box unless they're doing something wrong. And she wasn't doing nothing wrong.
Oh my goodness, Roman Reigns in trouble. Bone of doom.
I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. I used to have a hell of a lot more. At one point in time, I had in one of my old houses when I was about 15 years ago. I had a basement in it. There was one room in the basement. I had the whole basement. And it was a finished basement. I had a whole basement full of nothing but Indian paraphernalia. I had dream catchers and statues, and I had probably good $20,000 worth of Indian stuff that I'd collected over most of my life. Oh yeah, I'm half Native American myself.
With Payback looming live on the WWE Network this Sunday, the stakes are high tonight. Live from the XL Center in Hartford, this is Monday Night Raw. And check out one of the matches we have lined up for you, the phenomenal AJ Styles. And he can cap off a rookie, a Cinderella story this Monday. But first, he's got to get through the Celtic Warrior. Yeah, check this out.
Yeah, I had like $15,000 to $20,000 worth of Indian paraphernalia. Like I said, like that I'd been collecting like all my life since I was my mom and dad and family members was that I'd collected, and when I got 18 and 19 years old, got my own, gave to me from their collection, and the elders had given to me, and all kinds of stuff. And then the house got broken into one weekend while he was gone, and every bit of it got stolen. I had a full Indian headdress, chief Indian headdress. I mean, that went from the top all the way down to the floor. Weighed a ton.
New superstars, fresh matches, championships defenders. Look, it's unpredictable, it's out of control. I get it. I still miss the authority. Well, you can't check. You gotta agree. Shane's been doing a pretty good job. Look at the matches he's given us.
I was so mad. More disappointed than anything.
Shane McMahon live on Monday Night Raw. Well, I'm still here because of you. WWE Payback is this Sunday. It is the first pay-per-view of a new era here in the WWE. But tonight, I'd like to welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here in the front room. Actually, I think I got there's one little small one up in Junior's room, like a little bitty one. And I think I got 1 or 2 real small ones up in our bedroom.
Here it comes. Oh, wait a minute! Stephanie McMahon! Yes, he's back! Oh, great! The Stephanie McMahon look! We haven't seen Stephanie McMahon since WrestleMania.
What do you mean? What, respectfully, Spooky? I didn't.
Championship for Roman Reigns. This is about to get interesting.
Did I miss one of your comments?
Man has thought about the job that Shane's been doing running Raw. About time she came out here and said,
The last comment I got from you was about you being in Southern Indiana. The wind's insane there. So if you comment other than that, I didn't get it.
Did everybody hear Shane? He said he wanted you all to have some fun. Yuck. You think you can just pick?
Yeah, like I said, I didn't see it either. Last one I got from Spooky was about her being in Southern Indiana and the wind was crazy there. So if you commented after that, we didn't see it.
With smiling faces, feeding them lies. You know how I know? Because I'm one of them. That's right. I was born right here in Hartford Hospital. These are my people.
Yeah, just the one about the wind is all we've seen.
And by listening to them, I think many of them aren't naturally from Hartford. Those who are naturally on my side, thank you.
Boy, you really know how to take the air out of the room.
Yeah, it's at WWE.
I knew either you or your husband at some point would be rearing their self-important heads.
Importance, a good word. You should recognize my importance, Shane. You know, all of the local government officials here do. As a matter of fact, I was on the phone all week because they wanted to recognize Hartford's favorite daughter with a statue or, see, keys to the city or even a monument in Bushnell Park. But that's not why I'm out here, Shane. I'm not one to gloat. I have something sort of important to
Oh, asking about tribal stuff. Well, ask again, Spooky. And as far as it being staged, yes, the wrestling, all the matches are predetermined, the outcomes predetermined, all that stuff. Yes, it is all staged, predetermined. But the major injuries are real. If you don't know what you're doing, you got to be very athletic, very in shape, very... you got to be very athletic and in shape and stuff. But accidents happen in any sport. So, but yeah, it's entertainment. I mean, literally, it's what's called sports world wrestling entertainment. That's what the E stands for. Entertainment. It's entertainment. So, I mean, you got to be careful. I mean, the injuries are real. So it is all staged. It's all some of the feuds now. Some of those guys truly don't like each other. But I mean, 90% of them truly, at the end of the day, you wouldn't think they would by the way they act on TV and stuff. But at the end of the day, most of them do actually get along, and I mean, they're all really good friends. It's like a brotherhood and sisterhood. But for the most part, I mean, there's some of them that are out that don't really like each other in real life, but for the most part, they all do.
Fortunately, our father is smart enough to never put the decision-making in these people's hands.
Oh, my tribal affiliation? I am Cherokee and Sioux. My grandmother on my mom's side, my mom's mom, she was full-blooded Sioux Indian. My grandfather, my mom's dad, was half Cherokee and half white. And then on my dad's side, I've got Cherokee Indian. But I've also got German, Irish, and Dutch. So, but yeah, I've got Cherokee and Sioux Indian.
Are you okay? I just came in here honestly to just ask if you were okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm good.
I mean, like, we're not the best of friends on good terms or whatever, but I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
Oh, I'm good. Just that person was making me mad a while ago. She wasn't, I mean, it was just, ugh.
It is. But as for tonight, I'm still in charge.
Carrie and Kevin was my two favorites of the Von Erichs.
So therefore, since you won't politely leave...
So, can I ask another question?
Purple.
Purple? That's the answer?
My brother, I tell my brother the same thing. My brother Robbie called me earlier today before I went to work and said, got a question for him. That's what I told him too. Purple. But yes, you can ask me a question.
Okay. So I have not been following this because I had to take, like, I guess what Kanisha would call a mental health break. So I haven't been following her, watching her, none of this. None of this for like 2.5 weeks. So, like, can you give me a breakdown of, like, what in the crap is going on?
As far
as she was, the last time I watched her, she moved in somebody's home and was supposed to be a nanny. That's the last time.
Yeah.
No.
So, yeah, I'm not real like up on it because, like I said, I've not been. I just started going live again, like just the other day. But I guess her last I knew,
Hold up. Wait, hold up. Not to interrupt you, David. Not
her
to
and Kyle
interrupt
got
you,
into it.
David.
Kyle kicked her out. She moved in with this lady and was babysitting. But then
Okay,
her.
wait. Not to interrupt you, David. But Wild Violet, if I get one more message about where in the hell you are, people are gonna start freaking getting on a chopping block. Okay, continue, David. I'm sorry.
All right then.
Y'all know I don't be text messaging people. People been text messaging me. I don't even know a couple of these people. Where's Wild Violet? Where is she? Why y'all asking me? Okay, continue. I'm sorry. Well, we'll talk about this. I got screenshots of people asking me where the frick you are.
I get it, Blaze. I get it.
All right, like
That's
I'm
funny,
supposed
though.
to know. Like I babysit you. Like
Well, you're supposed to know all this stuff, Blaze.
you know what? And I have backed off for the longest time now, and I don't know. I don't know everything that's going on, and I'll admit it. I don't know, and I'm just letting all these youngins come in here and just run it up, and y'all do the research. Why should I have to do it anymore? I don't stay up no more doing it. I go to bed. I get my sleep. I get my 8 hours. I get up. I do what I gotta do. Like, I don't care anymore. Like, I mean, I care, but I don't care to hurt myself anymore to watch another dummy screw people over. I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. I guess because they got into it, and I guess he kicked her out of the hotel a couple weeks ago or something. But then she met this woman at a restaurant or something, and she started living with her and babysitting. And then I guess now she's been talking about to Kyle. I guess they got back together or whatever. And now tonight they was in the van, and now they're at a hotel room tonight.
Okay, so David, let me ask you this. You're friends with Rick, right? Yes, no, kind of.
Rick.
Rick, the husband of Stacy.
Oh yeah. Well, nah. Kind of, sort of, I guess. I mean, I'm not talked to him. I've tried. I've met last couple times I've messaged him. I've still never heard back from him. But yeah.
Why wouldn't you just call him and be like, "Look, dude, they're driving your van all over. Your daughter is not a licensed driver. Why would you not
I have
like
tried getting a hold of him. That's
call
what I'm
that shit out?"
saying. He's not. He won't answer me. He won't answer my calls. He won't answer text back. Nothing.
So what is he's got a girlfriend out there, obviously. He's doing his own thing.
I think that's a conclusion. That's the conclusion that me and Jackie's. I think that's the conclusion me and Jackie's come to, and a lot of it's come to that he's not, for one, he's not coming back. He's stringing her.
He's done.
And the last message, in fact, the last message I sent to him, I straight told him. I said, dude, I get it if you're done with her. I completely understand because, you know, all the crap that Stacy and those kids have put him through all these years. and I completely understand, you know, him being done.
Okay, but
I
like
completely
let
get it. But at the same time, I told him, I said, if something happens to that house, if something happens to Stacy, the first person they're coming after is you, because you're still her husband, and your name is one that's on that house. So
right, but
you need to quit you need to quit pussyfooting around. You need to. I understand where you're coming from. I trust me. I get it, and I don't blame you. But with you being her husband and you being the main person on that house, you need to just pull the Band-Aid off and tell her you're done, get the divorce papers going, and take your name off the house. Because if
well,
not, if
he
something
probably already has. I'm
if something
betting you
happens
he
to her
already
and
has.
something happens to that house, the first person they're coming after is you. You're the one that's going to get in trouble. Not them, not the kids, not Stacy or the kids, you.
I don't really think he cares if the house goes into foreclosure. If he's happy where he's at and whatever he's doing, I don't
I'm
think
talking
he
about that.
cares.
If something happens to that house, like if it burns down or something.
You think he cares, David? Really? Do you think he
Yeah, because
cares?
if it's
I mean, there was dead
foul
animals
play
all
in
over the
it,
damn
if it's
house. You
foul
think he
play
cares
in it,
if
he's the one
blood?
they're coming after.
Why would they come after him? It's his
Because
property.
because it's in his name.
Right, and if he wants
He
to
should
burn
have
his
gotten
own
it
damn
out of there
house
a
down,
long
he
time
can.
ago.
If he wants to burn his house down, David, he can. It's his property.
No, it's not. He's still paying on it.
Okay.
It's called.
You
It's
think
called.
that you do you really think if he's in a mindset to where he's done, that he's gonna care?
He
I mean,
will.
I would.
His
I
half.
would.
This is kicked out by Styles. He faces Roman. And watch this.
He'll care if they when they come after his ass for fucking
But
arson
do you
or.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
There's
understand what you're
certain kinds
saying.
of
Yeah, I completely
mindsets.
understand what you're saying. But I'm just saying that he'll care if they come after his ass for.
Well, I mean, I get that. I get the legal issue, but I'm thinking of, his mindset. Like, I
Yeah.
really don't think he cares. I really don't
No, you
think
don't.
he cares.
I know you don't care. That's the thing. But like I said,
I mean, he pretty much showed he doesn't care, really. And neither does Stacy, because they weren't taking care of the animals that were there. They weren't paying the bills on time when they were there. And they weren't paying the bills when she was there and he wasn't there. No one was paying and doing what they needed to be doing. So nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Or stuff would have been done.
he should care because he'll be facing legal consequences, but he don't. But like I said, there ain't no. I tried to warn him.
I get what you're saying,
I
the
tried to
legal
warn him. I
responsibility.
tried to warn him. Jackie's tried to warn him. Everybody's tried to warn him, so he's on his own. There ain't nothing else we can do.
But can you blame him that he doesn't want to pay for something that,
No, I mean,
like, he's
like I
got?
said, I told him I don't. Like I said when I sent him that last message, I told him I completely don't blame him. I don't blame him one bit. I completely get where he's coming from. I don't blame him whatsoever. I was just telling him just looking out for himself. He needs to get his name off the house, and he needs to get
Yes.
that divorce.
Yes. That's exactly right. He needs to get his name
So
off the house.
I completely don't blame him whatsoever for walking away from her and those kids. I don't because the way she treated him, way those kids treated him, and all the crap he's put up with all these years. So I don't blame him one bit for being completely done. I don't.
Can I ask you something? I mean, it's a little personal. Can I just, like, okay, Stacy's your ex, right?
Yeah.
And she met Rick. Like, did she ever talk about to you? I'm just being nosy. I just kind of want to know. Like, did she ever talk to you about, like, why she wanted to get with him? Like, marry him? Like, what was so great about him?
But I know why she wanted to do it.
Money?
I'm not stupid. Exactly. Because she didn't want to work when we was together. And he was in the Navy, and she knew that and she knew that once he retired from the Navy, he'd have that check from the Navy. He'd have that retirement check, the pension from the
He
Navy.
was in the Navy?
Yeah, he's a retired Navy. He's retired from the Navy.
Okay.
And she started talking to him, but to hear her say it, hear her side of it, that I was cheating on her and I left her for somebody else, and that's not what it was. I didn't get with somebody else until after 2 months after me and her split up. And I wasn't cheating on her, but she'd been talking to, I couldn't find out, she'd been talking to Rick for 6 months before me and her even split up.
So she already had her line up hookup.
Yeah. She'd been talking to Rick online for 6 months before me and her split up. Because she got divorce papers and filed divorce papers and filed a restraining had divorce papers and restraining order filed on me 2 months before we even split up. The date on the divorce paper and restraining order was 2 months before we split up.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I got another question for you because I've not been watching, as I said. How is she doing? Is she still in a recovery center, like hospice? What is she in?
From what Kyle said the other night,
Because I mean, I don't like her, but I don't wish
from what
bad on.
Kyle said the other night, I think it was night before last, she's in Union Hospital.
Like, what does that mean? She's in a hospital. She's in recovery. She's like, because last I heard from
She's been in
Tanisha's
and out.
mouth in a video or live, she was in a recovery or something.
She keeps going from hospital to nursing home, back to the hospital,
Exact, a nursing
back to
home. That
nursing
was
home,
it.
back to
Yeah.
the hospital, back to nursing home, back to the hospital, back to nursing home.
Okay, why is that? Is anybody looking into that? Like, what is the problem? Like,
I
what are
have
we
no
doing?
idea.
I mean, I know it's not your business. I mean, you're the ex, but like,
No idea. I have no
you
clue.
would think Kyle would be like, "Hey, my mom, why are you going back and forth?" But like, he's stuck up Kay's ass that
He's stuck up Kanish's butt.
yeah, he doesn't care about his mother. I mean, when my mother gets moved around or something done to her, I'm like, why are you doing this? But like, what's up? Like I'm all up in like everybody's business. But that's me.
Yeah, I'm the same way with my parents.
I'm like, what are you doing? What's up? Like my mother's doctors know who the hell I am. I can like go in and go, like, not in restricted areas, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they know they don't have to question like who's going in that room, like with your mother, or, you know what I mean? Because they know who I am.
Now perhaps setting Styles up for the Cloverleaf.
That's kind of sad, dude. So, can I ask you another question?
What?
And that's and please don't yell at me, and please don't get mad. But how do you feel about your son now?
Same as I have been.
You just don't care, or what? It is what it is.
It is what it is.
There's a window of opportunity for AJ Styles now. What do you do with it?
So is it like a love-hate, or is it just...
It just is what it is.
I mean, if he came to you, and I know you've said this, that you would never let him back in the house, but if he came crying to you and I want back in the house and I need a place to stay, you're still not going to do it? All right. I believe you on that. I believe you. Good for you. I mean, not good for you in the fact that I know it's going to hurt your heart, but good for you that you're standing your ground. You know what I'm saying? But...
I mean, no, I don't want that. Like I said, I don't want nothing bad. He is my son. I don't want nothing bad. See nothing bad happen to him. But at the same time, I don't trust him, and I'll never trust him again.
I don't. You know what? I think, to me, the video that I saw when you busted him out in your house when he was telling everybody, I guess in a room upstairs or something, that he was homeless. That video, I think that's what broke your
on Father's Day.
That broke your heart. Yeah, I think that's what kind of like, I mean, it didn't clench it, but I think that's when, like, opened your eyes and you were just like, I'm done, kind of thing. I think that hurt you a lot.
I'll never forget that day, Father's Day.
I won't forget that day either, because
Father's
your
Day a
face,
lot better than that one was.
and well, I didn't even see your face, but just the tone of your voice was like, as a parent, I was like, that tore you up. But I don't know. Like I said, I ain't been watching. And I'm sorry you're still going through this. I don't think it's ever gonna end. I mean, I don't think it's ever gonna end for you, because she's not gonna let go of Kyle because she can manipulate him. Not saying he's innocent, but he is very manipulative kind of person. That makes sense. He's able to be manipulated. That's probably a better way to say
Yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah. She's got him under her
made
thumb.
for each other.
She's got him under her thumb. And she knows it. That's why she does everything she does.
Fight and argue, and break up and get back together, break up and
Yeah.
get back together.
Oh,
And
I'm never gonna get back
it's
with
a
him.
vicious
This has
cycle
been
that's
going
never
on
going
for
to end.
years. It's been going on for years. I'm not getting back with him. And then she gets back with him. Well, I had to get back with him because I thought Stacy was in a coma. What does that have to do with the freaking price of gas in China? Nothing. All right. And people follow it and they support it. And I'm like, are y'all, like, that's why I had to stop watching. I'm like, are y'all serious that you're like hearing what she's saying and you.
Okay.
I just couldn't. I just couldn't.
Oh, you saw that. I know you saw that.
I just couldn't do it anymore. But I do worry about you, and thank you for letting me in the box. I do worry about you, and I do care about you. And I do care about your family. Despite, whatever's been between us. But
Spooky, I think you're right.
Sometimes the one
yeah. I don't think romantically. It doesn't have nothing to do with romance. There ain't a romantic body in either one of them.
They're so comfortable around each other. It's just not. It's just.
Well, because they know each other's scam. They know each other's lies. They know each other's past. You know? If you tell so and so this, I'll tell so and so this. If you tell this to so and so, I'll tell your dad this. You know? Come on now. Come on. It has nothing to do with romance. Nothing to do with romance.
I'm just kind of curious. I'm just kind of curious where it's all going to end at. To be honest with you.
Well, I'd like to see it end with a certain person K in handcuffs. That's where I'd like to see it end with. I'd like to see it end with her being charged with raising GoFundMe's for crap that was all a lie. I'd love to see it end with that.
I have a feeling that's where it's going. To be honest with you,
I mean,
both going to jail for fraud.
there has been plenty of people on TikTok and other social media sites that have been arrested for this. It's not a far stretch, but people got to keep reporting it. They got to keep spreading the word. They got to keep, they got to keep their heels in the dirt and keep putting it out there. It's gonna happen.
You think pretty soon? We got to think pretty soon their luck is going to run out.
Exactly.
Eventually, their luck is going to run out.
the number one contender tag
I
team.
mean, look at that
Sooner
one guy. He pushed a cop.
or later, they're gonna do that. They're gonna screw over the wrong person.
Well, that's the kind of luck that is not justifiable, but I mean it is, but it's not in the eyes of the law. But yeah, if somebody like knocks the crap out of her, yeah, but that's why she doesn't hang out with real people. That's why she has no friends besides Amber when she shows up here and there for a free motel stay. She has no real life friends that she hangs out with because she knows everybody knows how she is.
That's why their life revolves around this app.
Yeah. This is where she comes and she'll say, "Oh, it's my outlet so I can talk and be me." No, this is your outlet because in real life people know, and well you don't even have to know her. Like, let her start talking to somebody in a real life world. You don't think you'd pick up in like 3 minutes that she's full of crap? Come on now. That's why she doesn't associate with people in the real world.
Become one contenders to those WWE World Tag
I really hope so. And I've been banking on this for like 2+ years. I've been banking on it. There's gonna come a time. It's gonna come a time. And I pray to God though nobody's like seriously injured. Nobody's like the bad side of what I'm hoping for. Like her meeting with somebody personal that, because remember when she had a stalker and they were following her at the church and oh my Lord, everybody was so scared for her. Let's put her in a motel. Like, come on now. Come on. She might bring that one up again, just I'm saying. Watch out for it. She'll be stalked again. She'll need a motel room. So y'all get ready.
And this right here, this is Big Cat, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach.
All right, Mr. David. Thank you for letting me in your life again. And I do miss you, and I do love you all.
Yeah, I miss you guys. Miss you too. I think I'm gonna get off here too.
You
I'm
miss
gonna be,
me.
I'm gonna be heading back myself here shortly.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna be heading, I was gonna say I'm gonna head to bed here shortly and start thundering.
Dang, your beard's getting longer.
Huh?
I said your beard's getting longer. I ain't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Well, it was good to talk to you, and thank you for letting me in and trusting me to come in and be good. And I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that. I appreciate
Anytime.
it. It means a lot to me. And please, like, take care of yourself, dude. Take care of yourself.
I will. Well, all right, we'll talk to you later.
All right.
Everybody in the comments, we'll see you. Talk to you later. I'll be live again tomorrow night, I'm sure.
Bye.
Bye.
To describe you, and I'm